just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am.
Things ain't really been sweet for me. I lost that piece of me. I don't think there's peace for me. That might not be meant for me. I know my heart not something they need, and your love not something I need. Tough love when you come around me. Wait, I'm the bad guy if that's what they need. Man, I lost too much. Can't afford to play around, cause that costs too much. I can focus on you, this for all of us. We gotta give it our all when it's called of us. When it come to drama, I'm no stranger. My road black like, what's up, danger? I lost love, I lost hope, but the things we lose be the things that make us stronger. Got me reminiscing on times I belong for. No, I can't go back for that. I can't run after that. I gotta leave that in the past. Mistakes that I made, I can never reenact. If I ever look back, I remember that. Things ain't really been sweet for me. I lost that piece of me. I don't think there's peace for me. That might not be meant for me. I know my heart not something they need, and your love not something I need. Tough love when you come around me. Wait, I'm the bad guy if that's what
it is. What it is, if I gotta be the bad guy. I had some bad times, so I'm moving a little different now. Just another face within the crowd. Pain turned me numb, feels like suffering is something I can't live without. Spend my days just looking around, trying to find a purpose, but I know that my purpose is not to please you. I don't need your love, man. I just wanna be sure that y'all don't go through anything that's worse than what I've been through. This world just don't feel right. I need y'all to understand, this universe is like a rubber band. Anything is possible until you snap, just like that. Feel like the devil just grabbed the upper hand. I'm on my grind again, thoughts into my mind again. Could've died for my sins, but I won't cross that line again. I'm really sorry that my heart turned cold. I just want my story told, because things ain't really been sweet for me.
I lost that piece of me. I don't think there's peace for me. That might not be meant for me. I know my heart not something they need, and your love not something I need. Tough love when you come around me. Wait, I'm the bad guy, that's what they need.
Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash, got the big bag. Look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash, and got the big bag. Oh, my, look how things have changed. They know I'm the one. Daddy taught me how to flip my wrist. I'm my father's son. Think I'm pistol packing, how that ratchet on me like a gun. They should put the basket in the casket after I am done. Please don't think it's sweet when I speak. I am not to play with all these folk I meet. No, I keep it brief to dodge the cases. Most days out the week, I pack heat that'll leave your faces out the mud. I had to use my cleats to see where I could take it. Oh, and I took it to the tip. You know the ones that didn't pick me miss me when they go against me. Word that Clayton Bixby, they probably hate everything within me, but I'm still gonna leave them pissy and let it fly like a frisbee. I'm the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash, got the big bag. Look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash, and got the big bag. Oh, little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag.
Okay, now they might mistake him for a minnow, cause this intro really only had credentials from his daddy. Touche, but his play so monumental. Open carry, how he'll really shoot your face off like the strap with him. He get busy, but he keep it low. Way he give it, everybody get it. PPP loan. Keep it calm, no, the sniper known for breathing slow. Way he pull it, got his hands on bread, not needing dough. That's a bar upon your head top like dreadlocks. Synonymous with bread shops, about what going to bread box. Before you ever get your bread hot, if you deadlock that bedrock, and you probably got you a shot to beat on.
Little fish in the big pond, make the big splash, got the big bag. Look like the little fish in the big pond, make the big splash, and got the big bag. Oh, little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag. Little fish, big pond, big splash, big bag.
I don't know what anime song we would choose, but it'd be kind of hilarious. It's like an anime heavy podcast. We're gonna talk about a lot of anime this podcast. We're gonna have a derp song, theme song of anime. It's derp all the time, nothing but derp.
It's gonna be in the theme of One Punch Man.
It'd be great. Be glorious.
You'd be like, what?
Or have derp in Japanese all the time. Great, fantastic, and that'd be the subtitles for like the theme. Just derp. Be glorious.
What is derp in Japanese?
I don't know. Good question. We'll never find out. Don't you dare type it in. You think I'm gonna type it in? You're funny, man. Absolutely hilarious. You are. Oh my god.
Oh.
You know what it is?
Yep.
What is it?
Bakadara.
No, it's podcast number 10. Oh.
Oh no.
Got him.
I got bamboozled. Jesus.
Got it. I made it a bit on that hook, man. Tell you what.
How dare you?
What cleverness.
Oh my god.
It's the audacity of some
people.
people.
Your simple smooth Ray couldn't
Oh my god.
that chess play. Oh,
I could never.
Like a
It was too well calculated.
Was it? Was it really?
That's some RTS hype right there.
RTS. I get all my powers from fucking Conquer back in the day. That's where my skill come from.
The dollar store?
Conquer.
Conquer bad for a day. That's what it was. That completely translates to RTS. 100% locked in.
Is it because he's English?
Are we all English
Damn.
only speaking?
Damn.
English. Does that make us English?
The colony succeeded.
They only succeeded.
Oh god. I go into another dimension where America is actually a part of the United Kingdom.
They never dumped that tea. We only have coffee.
Oh, caffeinated.
That's funny.
Anywho, we got some fun stuff planned for today. I want to do a tier list today. Anime tier. I'm gonna click on tier list. Click, find some random anime shit. Make your own list. Maybe that'd be kind of fun. We got a fucking top 25 from IGN for best anime series.
Okay.
Okay. And then some other shit. Wherever y'all want to talk about.
Top 25. Oh man.
We're not gonna start there, but that's gonna be like later on. Right?
Oh, okay.
We don't come off the rip like that. Hey, that was y'all week.
Yeah. Rip off the band-aid.
We ain't gonna go hard like that, straight off the rip like that, either. That's how you lose your Beyblade. How was y'all's week?
It's been interesting.
Fantastic. In gaming? Movies? TVs? You know, the usual question. The usual-ish.
I watched a Netflix show all by myself that nobody recommended for me, and I enjoyed it.
Wait, what was it?
Oh, fuck.
You got the name of the show. Oh, my God. I thought you disconnected. Oh,
So much for him liking it.
Oh,
He just forgot about it.
clearly, that show was ass.
No, it was great.
Actual dog water on the show.
It's called Dream.
Really? That's all it's called?
Yeah, no, for real.
Oh God.
But yeah, it's the premise is interesting. It's about a soccer athlete who has problems with being number two. He wants to be, number one. He's all in for it.
Yep.
And he needs to redeem his career because he's severely in debt. I mean, like, he is a pro athlete and he is severely in debt. I won't reveal to you why. You could probably guess though. So his, like, I guess the manager of like the team that's like sponsoring him or whatever, comes up to him and he's like, "Huh?
Is it a movie?"
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so he is offered, here, you can make money doing this, but we're gonna need you to become an actor for a little bit in our show or in our documentary we're trying to film. The documentary that these people want to film is they're gonna gather up a team's worth of homeless people and teach them to play soccer and play in a tournament.
This is fucking Shaolin soccer, dude.
Anthony said the same thing, dude. I guess it's just a modern day Shaolin soccer. And honestly, it was really fun to watch. It is a complete underdog story, and it's cool to watch it from both angles of like it being filmed as a documentary and it actually watching like parts of the documentary.
So is it like a mockumentary? Like Office-y?
No.
Okay.
It's filmed as a movie, and in the movie they're trying to film a documentary. Like there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Yeah. So it's just telling a story, but I found it really good. I watched the whole thing. One of the characters in there heavily reminds me of somebody that works at our job.
Blue or red?
Neither. It's the guy that used to receive for NBC by himself before we had Red. Nah, the Filipino dude.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go.
Bro, like it's like if you told me this was his brother, I'd believe you 100%. Or like if you told me this was him with like some makeup or something like that, or like they did some kind of alteration, they like. Homie has like a daughter that he loves and everything, and she loves him and all that stuff. He almost acts the same way. Being overly nice got him into trouble. Same body builds and everything. Like, same way of speaking, the whole nine.
Wait, is this the documentary part? I think they did like behind the scenes on the trailer thing. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah. So I loved it. I would definitely recommend watching it. Like, if you ain't got nothing to watch. Because it also had elements of, like... I thought about something when I saw this. Maybe the reason why a lot of these, like... And I could be totally wrong. I don't really look into, like, a lot of stuff like that. Maybe the reason why a lot of, like, animes don't really do good when they're adapted into live action, or maybe it's just easier to do a sports anime in that kind of way, is because the mannerisms of like Asian culture and like American culture are like totally different. So it comes off as awkward sometimes when it's tried to be, when they try to mimic them.
Nah.
Because there were moments when I was watching this where I was like, yo, if they did a soccer anime and they filmed it like this, I would totally be down to watch.
Literally, Shaolin Soccer is a soccer anime movie, live action.
I was heavily invested. I'm like, they need to stop trying to do all these unrealistic ass things, and they just need to start doing unrealistic ass sports. Like, go to basket.
It's like the suspension of the belief. You know what I mean? Like the whole. Have you seen like the One Piece trailer?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a perfect example of like something that's like so out of bonkers in anime does not transition well into a live action setting. We can see this so like make it believable in a way, but not going to the extreme. I think it's very hard for that to be. I mean that's the problem most animes have, unless it's like a slice of life type of thing where it's already like based in reality anyway. But like if you watch Shaolin Soccer, it's literally that's literally anime soccer in the live action form, and it's done very fucking. Which is probably one of the better like anime-esque movies I've watched in a long time ever. I mean, probably the first one I watched actually. Back in the day, with like the power
Agreed.
kicks and the powers and everything. Is very that one and
Kung Fu Hustle.
yes.
Yep, I love Kung Fu
Kung
Hustle.
Fu Hustle. I also put like Bullet Train with them because Bullet Train is very anime-esque. I feel like for a modern.
Oh
movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
Bullet Train was
Bullet Train is a
hilarious.
really
Yeah, Bullet
good
Train was
animated
absolutely amazing.
feeling movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I'm the only one. I'm the only Thomas here. All of you are diesels.
You're Diesel.
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, what you been watching? Watch anything?
I haven't watched anything recently, but I have been getting to other games. I recently started playing whatchamacallit, Octopath 2,
Oh, okay.
and I got back into also whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy Ogre Tactics, which has been keeping me entertained. I also, which I would recommend you too, is I recently got Aliens Dark Descent, which
that
is
looks fun. I saw a
it
streamer
is
play it.
fun,
Looks like a
bro.
good
It
time.
is great. You should play. I suggest 100%. It is up your alley. It is great. It is fun.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Uh,
When
I just been having some trouble right now because apparently I've been getting some glitches.
Mm.
I need to reinstall it, see if that fixes the glitches. If not, then I'm gonna have really big problems.
Mm.
But overall, yeah, it's really really fun. It really like keeps you on your toes because everything's it's literally an RTS. It's an RTS RPG.
It feels more like a almost action RTS.
It is. It is
'Cause it's
practically.
just like slowing down. It's like it's not turn based. It's a slow down time.
Yeah, it
make
just
your-
slows down. Yeah, it
your
doesn't. It
thing.
doesn't stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
it slows down. Yeah, it's practically XCOM, but
Yeah.
you don't. It's not. It's not per turn. It's really all real time and just slows down for certain actions.
How far you got into it?
Bro, that's the thing. I finished the tutorial and I was going into
Oh.
my first mission, and that's when I started with the glitches.
Oh, dude, I feel like I've seen like an extensive amount of that game, dude. that game gets batshit crazy.
Yes, that's why I want to get into it so badly. It is so good. Once you start playing it, oh, bro, you have to really be careful what you do. If not, you easily get killed so fast. You lose everything. Like, God damn it.
Oh damn, it's cool. It's on the list. So you're on like a very strategy kick right now, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
RTSing it up.
Mm-hmm.
RTSing
And my
it.
strategos, man, and my checkmates, and my doohickeys, and my boop bops,
That's right.
and my macros.
You've always been like that though. You've always liked those strategy S games that are like,
time.
I want to be able to move my units from this position to this position, or I also want to try to think my way around something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I would
You're
like-
a resident scholar.
I always like trying to think of different ways to do stuff. So I'm like, yeah.
You're the Zhuge Liang of our group.
Who?
How dare you?
Who the fuck? What? I don't get
Would
the
you rather be
reference.
Sima Yi? What, you don't like Zhuge Liang?
Who the fuck? I don't know who that is. That's what I'm saying. Who?
You don't play Dynasty Warriors?
Bro, you act like I remember
You
all their
you know
many
the
fucking
romance
names
of the Three
are in that
Kingdoms?
game. By the way, Dynasty Warrior 9 and Samurai Warrior, the last Samurai Warrior, are free on PlayStation Plus right now. Download both of them.
There we go. That's the segue right there.
Yeah,
We're in here, boys.
He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'll go somewhere else.
Debated. Yeah, dude, fucking. This week for me is dude, I've been hopping. I got like an MMO itch, so I'm back on Division 2, doing like that battle pass stuff.
Oh, how's that been?
It's always a fun time.
How's the community?
Dude, the community's the same. I don't really check in on the
Same.
streams or anything. Or the YouTube videos. I don't check YouTube videos for Division because they're all like basically the same shit. But it's always people to play. I fucking had to change the. I come to the realization that the game being in my hard drive and not on my console made it fucking slow as fuck. Cause like, why is it like loading time taking like a minute? Like this is taking forever for a PS5. Now I realized like, oh shit, maybe I should put it on my console. I put it on my console, all the loading screens like 10 seconds now. So like, oh, okay, well, fuck.
I didn't even
So
know that was a
it's
thing you
tedious.
could do.
Oh yeah, you
Right?
can switch between the two. If you have like a external, because all my PS4 games are on my external hard drive, and all my PS5 are on my console.
Ah, damn, dude. I'm just cramming everything in
Oh
mine.
no, dude. Dude, I have like
That's
20. I got
hilarious.
like 20 to 50 games on my hard drive. Or for
I just
PS4
delete
games.
it. I'm just like, I'll play you later.
I ain't got time for that. So like I moved it
That's
over
fair. That's fair.
to the PS5, and now everything's silky smooth. Like it's loading times and it's less tedious than it was before. So I think it's might last longer.
Woo!
This little MMO itch I have for it.
Boy, spicy now.
Yeah. Then I fucking watched They Clone Tyrone.
Oh,
yesterday.
how was it?
So I watched I got sleepy, but I was already
Oh, that's
tired.
alright.
I started watching it at midnight, so I was already fucking tired. So I watched
Listen,
like
we old now,
75%.
it's okay.
75% of the movie. And dude, you
Okay.
know that George, you might know. Like, there's always in the black community, there's always that one black person who thinks it's a conspiracy against all black people at all times. Like, you know, they're cloning us, they're putting something in our food or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Manipulating in our minds. This is literally the movie. For it. This movie is not just about what's the title is about and what we saw in the trailer. It goes deeper. And
It's the extra woke character.
it's literally that person made a movie. This is the movie, and this is funny.
Wait, which movie is this?
They Clone Tyrone with
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx and Joe Bodega. Bodega.
Yeah, it's we watched it last week. The trailers for it. There was one where it's like the whole Overwatch thing, whereas it's the AI versus like the
creator.
people.
Yeah, the creator.
Oh,
And then the
right,
next
right,
movie,
yeah,
then the
yeah,
next
yeah.
movie we showed had Jamie Foxx as a pimp.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
Okay.
Jamie
Yeah.
Foxx is so funny. I was chuckling multiple times.
That man's talented.
Because how fast he's like talk. He reminds me of like a pimp that slip back, but not.
Yeah.
His version of it. He's really fast, but you understand what he's saying. And like some of the zingers he just throws out, it's hilarious. Yeah, but like the whole side, I don't know what I compare it to any movie right now. Oh, you know where dude, what's the name? It's like a horror movie. It was a black horror movie. It was like these three gangsters that go to like a mortuary for drugs or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like the whole movie, and the guy who owns the gravekeeper, where the fuck, is telling like horror stories. You know what I'm talking about? It's like came out like in the 90s or 80s. It's like three like short stories. I don't know why, but it reminded me of that movie. I can't think of the name of the movie right now. But it reminded me of that movie for some reason. Oh fucking
No, I don't think I've ever even heard of a movie like that. Was it like really popular?
Fuck, I gotta look it up, dude. Black Hood movies, dude. Why is this a fucking?
I bet you they're Tales from the Hood.
Is it Tales from the Hood? It might be Tales from the Hood. It sounds similar. Like, is it like a horror movie?
Four Tales. It is. College buddies and a migrant worker find black. Oh no, that's Voodoo Dawn.
No, that is.
Tales from the Hood. Shady's Revenge.
It is Tales from the Hood. Yeah, it is. It is this one.
Okay.
So in this movie, they had like multiple stories, and like how it turns out they're all dead or whatever the fuck.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and they're like the
Spoilers.
It's fucking
I'm kidding.
I don't know why it reminded me of this, but it does for some reason. Maybe because like the whole storytelling, because they used to have their own story and how they got there, type of thing, and they don't know that they're you know.
I like that.
I don't know why it did, but it did. But it was hilarious. Like every like even though that one paranoid black person is always paranoid by like Kanye West being cloned, that's why he's acting weird type shit. This is literally them making a movie.
Man, listen, those are my jam though. I love those stories.
Yeah,
I absolutely love those stories.
It's literally the embodiment. It's such a good movie.
That sounds great. You know, there's one like that for Eminem too.
Oh yeah, there's you know those types for all the people who are like
Hilarious.
celebrities' life and shit like that. Always got some shit like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This is why his music changed. Can't you hear it? It's not him.
Yeah, something different. I enjoyed the movie. I was upset because I was falling asleep during like the big finale.
Yeah.
At the end, I was like, oh fuck, I want to finish. I want to see the end, so I turned it off and fell asleep. I'm gonna watch this again when I wake up. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, no, I totally feel that. Like, I still haven't seen the last episode for Stranger Things. Like, literally the last, like, the climax from the climax on. I still haven't seen it because every time I go to watch it, I fall asleep. Every time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoyed the movie. I like the premise. It's cool. It was dope ski. I enjoyed it.
Cool. I'm so glad.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were going to say when you said, oh, I watched the movie this week. Like, oh, shit, maybe you watched it too. Nope. Watch the dream. You fucking weeaboo. You fucking weeb. Yes, I thought you're black.
Look, it's just something else to recommend. Then look, next podcast, I'll be like, I watched, they cloned Tyrone. You'll be like, I watched Dreams. Like, George's his ass. You know, you like this thing, and I'll be like, it was good to me.
You fucking weeb. Anyway. Yeah. So, what we up to this week? Twisted Metal's got an RGN review. Got an 8 out of 10.
I'm not surprised.
I'm pretty decent for a fucking show that I didn't think I have no thoughts for. So, I think that's not coming out next week on Peacock.
All Peacock.
That's our homework for next week. Everybody's got to watch this.
Twisted Metal?
Yeah.
Yep, Twisted Metal.
It's on what?
Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's your homework for tonight, man.
It has 7.5 on IBDB, whatever the fuck that thing is. And then it's 65% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Do we actually trust Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes ever.
It's just like a little something
like a
to go by.
guideline?
Yeah, it's a guideline. It's not really something you should actually focus too much on.
Oh, they
shit,
gave
it's
this
already out.
a terrible ass score. The movie's probably great.
Oh, I think it's already out. Came out on the 27th of July.
Okay.
So it's already out, so. Yeah, it's something to look forward to. And a little boop boop.
Mm-hmm.
Something to keep a lookout for. I haven't heard anything bad about it. Usually, like, when shows like this come out, you hear non-stop bad shit about it, so. This is the only thing I've seen about it, so.
I feel like every time I'd see a trailer, it was genuinely solid. And I think the actors they got for it are cool. Even though I am surprised to see dude that plays Falcon?
Anthony Mackie?
Yeah.
He's now Captain America now. He got promoted.
The new Captain America.
Shows how much you pay attention to the Marvel lore.
I mean, I know he's the new Captain America, but I haven't seen him as Captain America yet, so to me, he's not Captain America.
You're not missing anything. Don't worry about it.
I didn't, unfortunately, I didn't feel like I was. I feel like, I don't know how much longer they're gonna go with like all their stuff, because it feels like now they're just being like, all right, let's, I guess we'll just bring this guy in now. Because I know that there is a black Captain America that takes up like the mantle and all that stuff, but I don't know. I feel like they don't really have like a hard direction for like which they're going with the Avengers movie. But anyway, that's a whole another talk for another time. But yeah, I think from the trailers for Twisted Metal, I was excited, and it was cool to see like different actors, especially like ones that I don't recognize. So yeah, I'm not surprised that it's being well received.
Yeah. Anthony, about you? Aren't you like a big Twisted Metal fan?
I mean, I'm not a big fan, but I do know of it, and I feel like it was gonna be hit pretty well because, I mean, the franchise itself is actually pretty big, and it's been running for a couple of years. The only thing is that just recently, it just hasn't had anything new come out from it until now.
I might be surprised.
But yeah, I was looking forward to watching it. Yeah.
I just realized that. I'm like, they've been asking for like another Twisted Metal game for how long? But they made a show before they made the new game.
Yeah, no, like I'm saying, it's been like almost more than 10 years.
You would think the show would be a harder sell to make than a game, but yeah. So,
yeah,
maybe they're banking off that nostalgia.
Probably, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like, forget a game. You know, not many people would play a game, but a lot of people would watch a movie.
Or watch a show free on a platform.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah.
Here we go. What's that here? What is this Type 7 civilization thing?
Oh, just that the other day, because did you see that
the alien?
The briefing.
the briefing,
Aliens?
the trial for aliens about how supposedly the government is hiding alien evidence from the world and blah 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 blah.
Is this surprising?
No,
I
it's
mean,
not surprising.
not really surprising, but the thing is, it's like actually starting to get like rhythm right now. So we were talking about this the other day, and we were talking about how the different type of civilizations that there might be out there in the universe.
Mm.
And this is where I got it. We were talking with George, and we also got Buddy into the conversation.
Yeah, because I asked him to put it there as a marker because he was telling about the 7 types of civilization, and me being the person that I am, I did not know that there were 7 types of civilization.
So that's like, what's type 7? Like, what is this?
Like apparently we're not even at like you said 1 or 0. We're not even
We're
like anywhere.
Yeah, we're still at 0. Like our Earth is still at civilization 0 because civilization 1 is literally a civilization that's now able to do space travel and completely use the
What?
star's energy for fuel and everything else. When we still haven't even arrived to that point.
Yeah, and then a type 7 is like what? Like they have a diosphere or whatever around the sun, and they're
No,
able to.
no. Type 7 is literally
Oh, is it
a
like
civilization
the?
that's gone to the edge of the universe, literally, and knows all the secrets of the universe and
Oh,
become
that's cool.
Okay,
something beyond actual physical realm.
is the name like Kardashev scale or whatever? Is that what it's called?
Something like that. Yeah, if I remember. I'm not. I
There's a
can't
little
really say the
wiki.
word.
Um. Okay, my first question: Who comes up with our civil? Why are we civil? Why are we one? Like, who come up with this thing? I feel like a sci-fi term of thinking, like Star
I
Trek.
mean,
Why?
it
Why is there
is.
7 levels? And why is
That's
why
the
you number
point.
one? What like what?
Look, sir. I don't see you putting anything work into this. All right.
I was wondering if I don't know if you gonna come and explain it. I'm asking questions. You didn't watch
I was
it?
gonna say honestly, I feel like we're not gonna reach this level of like civilization in our lifetime.
Of course not.
It's
Yeah.
a fact.
Hmm.
Because I was gonna say like I feel like right now with the way it is the only way we could ever reach something like this is with a hard, unfortunate reset button.
Okay, wait. So type 1 civilization is able to access all the energy available on its planet and store it to consumption. Hypothetically, they should be able to control natural events such as earthquakes and volcanoes. Okay, what the fuck? The type 1, that's a bit extreme. You can control volcanoes and earthquake. What the?
Pour some baking soda in the volcano. Boom.
Is that
No more
Endgame?
bubbly.
This is like the Tears of Endgame right here. like
Right? And type 2.
I just got my gear, my loot. I just got to the first boss, bro. What the fuck? Control energy, bro. Fucking Jesus. Okay. Type 2 can directly consume the energy of a star. What the?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, these are the tiers of the boss. Ah, so that's like that changes
These are the rate
okay,
tiers.
I get it. All right, so this is like okay, I got you. This is like the yellow,
And
boss, purple boss. Okay, orange.
a Dyson Sphere actually came up in the news, I think, like a couple of years ago, because they were talking about it was like a hypothesis that they put up where like the light that was coming up of a star was dimming, and then when they actually like went to go zoom in around it, they saw like a lot of like structures, like they saw like a structure. It seemed like being built around it, and that's the whole point of a Dyson Sphere. A Dyson Sphere is this object that they use to like surround the sun so they can harness its energy. But then they said that, oh no, the star is just going out. It's just dimming because it's like losing power or whatever.
I would have thought like
But
one of the heat wave things would come off the star. I can't think of the name of it. You know what I'm talking about? With like a little tentacle that comes out and it's just like fire.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot what the name is too. Is it like a nova?
No, is it a nova? I thought novas are like
No.
the splotches that are on the star. The splotch.
No, it's,
Oh, a sunspot or not? It's a sun flare.
Solar
Maybe
flare, yeah, solar
It
flare.
sounds like it, yeah.
Solar flare. That's what it
Somebody's
was.
playing fucking Elite Dangerous a little too much over there, sucking star energy to power up their engines.
Right? But yeah, because it was I was thinking about that too, and I was like, a lot of the things that we see, because I actually didn't think about this, I think until me and Anthony were talking about it, but it's like they say if you were to look at the Earth from like a faraway planet, the light coming off is like you would see the Earth as it was in the past and not how it is right now because of the way
Yeah, 'cause how
that
far away
light
it is.
moves. Yeah, how far away it is. And I'm like, man, imagine if we're looking out into space, but because it's so far, we're just seeing all the old stuff, and space is actually like
Yeah.
super fucking advanced.
Is it? Dude, I can see that being a concept in a game or like a movie or something. Or like a god comes from another thing, like y'all been delusional, or whatever, and snaps his fingers and like syncs up time to what it is, and everything's just fucking a city built around us or some shit. It's so built. Crazy.
Right?
They're like, oh my god,
Some crazy shit.
we're so
I'm
far
like,
behind. What the fuck? We're doing
our
all
whole
these
solar
side
system's
quests.
encapsulated.
Dude, fucking type 3 right here. It says you can capture energy emitted by its galaxy. Who the fuck comes up with these tiers? Dude? Like what? Like, what kind of
Like,
goals?
where's that energy even come from?
Who's this high? In 1964, fuck me, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Weird, dude. Well, you can't really like. I guess it's like a hypothesis right now, right? Because you can't really.
Yeah, these are
prove-
hypotheses.
you
Yeah,
can't really prove
they
this
haven't
until
been
it
proven.
happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they
In a
might be
couple of
proven
thousand
sooner
years.
if the government gives in like, oh yeah, we've been hiding stuff. So
Yeah, because even like when they're saying, oh, we've had things coming to Earth and like visiting us or whatever, and we're all like, I know everybody's like, oh yeah, it's just like going to the zoo for them, and I was like,
Going to
well,
the
what if
resort.
it's
I want to live primitive for a moment, for a year.
right? But I was saying like, what if it's more like we were an alternate timeline for them? So it's like they're like, you know what? I wonder what would happen if this were to be, and so they just kind of set everything in place, and then they just kind of let the Sims game just keep going, and it's like, ah, damn. You see, like, we could have evolved into this because this whole like, whenever you see an alien, they always look like hella fucked up. They always look like they've been like, I don't know, an unborn baby that got like toasted by the sun or something.
To aliens, we think we're fucked up. So
But
pretty
that's what I'm
much.
saying. How do we know that like aliens just don't look like us, just like a little bit different?
true. We don't know until we find.
They
them.
just like
Or
other
until we-
human
until we
looking
speak to
creatures.
one, see one, whatever.
But it's like, man, they would have never developed like web toes or something like that if we didn't do this. Thank God we didn't go that route.
God damn,
Right?
everybody respect this class. God damn, look at this dude.
Donuts. That's all they eat are donuts.
Big brain thinking around here.
Stupid donuts.
What's type 4? What's type 4? I only see 3 types right here. Where's that the tiers?
What's the true end game?
Yeah, I'm curious what the fuck type 7 is now.
I don't think there are anything higher than that in that
Like,
one.
what, like
There
how
is.
high?
There's
How high are we going? Like that
Type
seems a bit
40.
complete. We merge our conscience with the galaxy. It's one whole entity.
Right.
we evolve past our.
We'll be like, so
corporal
type 5
forms.
is gods. Oh, okay, you're having the knowledge to manipulate the universe as they please.
Grammarly Go, your go-to
Grammarly?
solution for
What the hell
getting
am I
quality.
listening
There's bad.
Oh God,
My bad.
No,
it sounds like it's going through like your
It
mind.
was an announcement.
right?
It's like you're like broadcasting it through.
Mm-hmm.
It's type 4. Okay, whatever. I can't even let this take.
Type 4 is believed to be too advanced and didn't go beyond.
Oh, then. Interesting. I know we have tiers.
Yeah.
Tiers of life.
It's something like to think about, you never know.
Gonna become Space Marines real fast, like Henry Cavill.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Oh,
put that one
space.
there. Like, bro, apart from Vin Diesel, like this is the like nerdiest guy actor I've ever met.
Of course,
Like
he's a 40K
here he's like
fan.
talking about his like favorite chapters from whatchamacallit,
Witcher.
yeah, no, not The Witcher, from Warhammer.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I'm like,
been very
what?
open about it for a while.
Yeah, I'm like
Like-
surprised, and I'm like, yeah, this guy is nerdy as hell.
Would make it even good if he does have to get the 40K job at Amazon to make the
Mhm.
40K things. I hope it's brutal.
It's gonna be brutal. That thing is gonna
Has
be
to be
brutal as hell.
Has to be brutal and fucking badass and then depressing because that was depressing as fuck. When you come to
Bro,
Space
it's
Marines.
all depressing, bro. Like this universe is nothing but
Like,
death and
Essentially,
chaos,
it's
bro.
Like, it's like dark medieval, but sci-fi. Sci-fi, dark medieval.
I mean, it's a mixture of everything sincerely, but like you have so many things crammed into one little thing. It's so hard to keep up with. I'm like, holy shoot!
Space Marines.
Like it's literally the humanity's fault that demons are in the universe to begin with because they started using warp travel and all that stuff. Like, oh god,
They got the Type 7 real fast.
yeah, right.
Too quickly.
Ran that shit, dude. It's crazy.
It's
I hope-
hilarious.
I hope they go for like the whole process of being like a Space Marine. The whole as almost like they did for.
If they do
like,
it, it's gonna be disgusting, bro. That thing's gonna be
almost
disgusting.
like it's probably like a whole
All the
episode.
things they have to go through to become a space marine. Oh my
It's gonna be
god.
like 300. You know how they explain how to become a Spartan at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be a whole episode of them just trying to figure out. It's gonna be him starting as a kid, and it's gonna be a kid
What they're gonna have him
getting
in?
the
They're gonna have him as a
hormones
space
and
marine, or they're gonna have him like a general or something.
I'd rather him be a Space Marine.
Or they're gonna show him starting off as a normal like pleb fighter right there that who becomes a marine in the end.
Nah, well, yeah. In order to become a Space Marine, it starts from a young age, dude.
Is it? I thought like they just choose like the best
you're-
fighters, and from there they just like
no. It's from when
mutate
you're
them.
like a teen. I'm pretty sure because like the whole in order to get this size in the first place is they mess with your growth as you're growing. Like they extend like your limbs and they give you hormones to make your muscles go poof and bing. It really is like a multi-step progress, and there's a whole like they implant stuff into your
Yeah, I know about the
nerves
implants and all that
shit
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I'm pretty
like
sure it's,
take
young
out
age.
organs, muscles, and bones and stuff, and replace them. But I know it's very, very painful too.
Yep. I wonder if it says. I'm pretty sure it's a young age thing. Uh-oh. I'm under attack. Yeah.
They're always under attack.
Hopefully they don't just focus on space. It's like I hope they get some orcs in there, some orcs. And then I hope they have like a horror episode with like the fucking what you call it, the dessert people, dessert animals who like take DNA and make their own. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Tight.
whatchamacallit? Yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And hope
Those
it's like
things are-
hardcore racism because everybody knows the fucking Marines are racist as fuck. If you're not us, you're not right. You're not good. You're a bad guy. You're a baddie. And I had chaos and all that shit, dude. Oh yeah, I think Amazon's been pretty good with their TV shows. I think Lord of the Rings pretty good. So something to look forward to. It's not gonna be like a fuck up like they did with Witcher. I still have to watch the second half of that season. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm gonna be very sad and depressed. But we're gonna do it eventually. All right.
Oh, you saw the new Witcher already?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I saw like the first half, and now they released the next half. But yeah, I'm not saying about like the numbers are down because nobody wants to watch it because Henry Cavill's on it. Yeah, who would have thought?
Fair enough.
I'm interested to see
grandpa.
your point on it though.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. I was saying I am interested to see like your perspective on it though. Whenever you do decide to watch it, because I think I'm in that same boat. Because it's like I really liked seeing Henry Cavill, but everybody's talking about how like it's less about The Witcher now and it's more about everybody else, and it's like I'm kind of not interested. I just want to see Witcher do more Witcher stuff.
Yeah.
It's all about
Pretty
the Witcher.
much.
I wanted to do like the Witcher assassin from like the second game arc.
Mm-hmm.
Where you meet multiple Witchers around the area. And, there's one Witcher that's like the whole twist of like they're hunting something, and the whole twist of it is that he's a vampire as well. He was turned into a vampire, or whatever the fuck, or whatever the creature is. So you end up fighting him at the end, like oh fuck, it was like a big betrayal at the end, and it's like the whole there's a Witcher, there's a Witcher assassin killing like kings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And Geralt's trying to hunt him down. He's going across all over the place to figure out, and he finds out like his best friend back in the day, type of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's a whole bunch of things they could do, but no.
And now you'll never see them.
I'm never gonna see it because it's gonna die, and no one's gonna watch it next season. It's gonna die, and then eventually they're gonna end The Witcher and have like the series. I can see a series being like her own TV show.
Yeah, I can see that
witch
too.
of hardcore
But I
magic
doubt they're gonna
skills.
do it. I
And
doubt
have
they're
her
gonna do it though.
her dimension hopping self, and have an Easter egg of her hopping into Cyberpunk would be hilarious. Yeah, sad times indeed.
Sabi gonna be
Old
See?
people playing Battlefield.
Yeah, I put this in there, like, how do you guys see yourself in like 40, 50 years? Do you guys think you're gonna be still playing games and stuff like that?
100%.
I think I'm gonna be trying to survive the zombie apocalypse that's gonna be coming.
Dude, all right,
Zombie
I fucking
apocalypse.
watched the,
Yo,
I watched the first couple
What are you
episodes
talking, bro?
of Zom 100 this week too.
Oh yeah, you saw
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, dude, that art style, dude. Oh, fucking organ.
Yeah.
I will say it's original. Yeah, it's really original.
It kind of reminds me of
Orgasmic as
Sunset
fuck.
Overdrive.
Like, oh god, oh,
It
right, yeah,
does.
that with
Yeah,
all the
it
colors and
does.
shit.
Yeah, with all the colors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're like, oh fuck, this is better than I expected. Like,
Right?
Now the world's got color now that everything's dead, but the world's alive again, or whatever the fuck, which is hilarious to think of, because the world's more alive to him, but it's dead around, but it's live, but it's dead, but it's alive in colors.
I just love that
Dead.
he's living his best life, and they went with that aspect instead of him just being like, "I'm just trying to survive every day." He's like, "Nah, homie, I stole this. I mean,
I'm gonna get some
never mind.
beer.
No, I'm not-
I'm gonna have myself a
Give me
beer.
some beer.
Run. I'm gonna get fucked up for my first
Do whatever
day.
I want."
I thought that was funny. Like the first day of being in the fucking apocalypse, like, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna stay home with Drake.
Mhm.
That's the first thing I wanna do.
Right?
Finally.
It almost reminds you of the Hulu had like a show like The Last Man on Earth, and he kind of does the same thing, where he's just by himself. He's just living his best life the whole time by himself until he gets like it comes to the realization that he's like the only person on Earth. Then he becomes like his dark side, and then he starts fighting people, and he's not the only person on Earth, so it comes to light again. But it's kind of cool. But it's like no zombies.
That's
It's like everyone
hilarious.
disappears type of thing.
Oh, like a Thanos snap kind of deal.
Yeah, and it's just him, just chilling. He's living like he gets like it goes in like this cul-de-sac with a whole bunch of mansions and like this is whole cool thing. Then in later seasons, he finds out that his brother's still alive because his brother's a fucking astronaut, and he crashes down from space. Spoilers. So it was good for a while.
Is this the Last Man on Earth, something like that?
Yeah. Oh no, it's on Hulu. I'm pretty sure it was a Hulu original. It was good for like the first season and a half, season 2, and it was like, they added drama into it because like the more people show up, and there's like this whole, he has this whole relationship thing because like the first person he meets is like this average chick, and
Yeah,
she's
but she's
kinda
very
weird.
demanding and stuff, and like
she's like
very
weird and like weird and quirky in a way. And
yeah.
and
And
he finds the
it's
hot
okay.
chick, and he's like, "Oh fuck," he wants to be with the hot chick. So it's like this whole thing that he's already with the average chick, but he wants to be with the hot chick, and that whole dynamic. And there's another guy shows up, and they're like a whole
And little by little, more people start coming out of nowhere. Yeah, I remember now.
It was good for like a season and a half, and then I stopped watching it. I don't know why. More shit came out. I was like, "Oh fuck, I watch some other stuff."
Yeah, but you got like too like they try to put too much in it, so it's like
Yeah. So that happened. What that reminds you of? What were we talking about?
Grandpa's.
Old people. Yeah, old people video games. Yeah, I think I'm still playing video games. 100%. What else do you want to fuck?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know they're like
telling me
80,
I'm gonna
90-year-old
have
women
more
like
time?
playing online on the computer. It's so funny.
More free time to play games? 100%, dude.
Right?
Don't worry about shit. Throw me in a hole with my fucking computer. I have more money to buy a high expensive computer. Lock it in.
I'm gonna have a gaming syndicate that I made myself.
100%. I'll be the first person to have like those the VR thing from Sword Art Online. I'm gonna jack myself in. Just leave it there.
Just deep diving?
Give me a poop bucket. I'll leave it.
Oh
Oh
god.
bad. I've already got diapers on anyways. It's fucking.
Oh
Jack
my
me
I got
god.
diapers on.
I'll be in that game. I'll be in the VR
Oh,
world
shit.
forever.
Yeah,
24/7.
the only thing I picture is like old Ozzy right there on the computer on his game system, and he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh wait, I got diapers on.
I'm fine.
All right, guys, I'm
I'll be
back in."
in the VR MMO forever.
Oh
I'll be the new
god.
Kirito. 100% lock it in.
Oh my god. You gonna dual wield or?
That's not a concept in the anime, like an old person in there. They had like
Mm-hmm.
the cancer child. Wow,
Cancer child.
it is a cancer child in one of the seasons.
Was it
Somehow
cancer? I thought it was something else.
something. I just said cancer child because that's the first thing that came to mind. Is terminal.
Oh, it's not cancer.
Oh,
And somehow she's just better than Kirito. Okay, all right. I think
Oh,
let her
yeah.
win. He let her win, 100%.
Nah.
He felt bad.
She
Shut
will-
the fuck up, George.
Fat ass. He thought he was the best. Mm-mm.
He is the best. He's got relaxed. He's retirement mode, bro. He's already out. He's like, I already beat everyone. I'll let you have this free lick.
Hmm?
What? You know what a lick is? You know what punch, fight, whatever.
Well, Punch
anyway, punch
Whoa.
fight, like Evo coming up this year. Evo, y'all watch Evo? I love Evo.
you know,
Watch.
I I know about it, but I never really got into it. So what is this? This is interesting. And then I saw all the freaking first persons there. I'm like,
I think I talk about Evo every time,
oh.
each and every year about Evo. This is a fun watch. Every year, it's like fucking the fight is boxing and fighting games at an event, and there's a lot of people there. It gets sweaty, real sweaty, like a con, sweaty con.
Sweaty con, really?
Anyway, yeah,
Oh
Evo
my
was good for
God.
him. He was happening at the beginning of, I guess, in Las Vegas. Dude, Street Fighter 6 is gonna be a banger, dude. I think Street Fighter 6 is like their $1 million tournament, so it's gonna be probably a big fucking turnout for that one. Dude, I'm so excited. Let's see like the fighters.
They're gonna make big bucks for that.
King of Fighters.
I was surprised King of Fighters is still in there too.
King of Fighters is like a.
I don't even know what Melty Blood is.
Oh, it's like it's an anime fighter. I think that's actually free on PlayStation Plus too. It's like Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
The fighting game.
Oh yeah, Blade Blue, yeah.
It's like that.
What?
It's roboting.
Mm-hmm.
Guilty Gears is
Okay.
a fun one to watch.
They have Dragon
Mortal
Ball.
Kombat's always fun to watch.
Oh my God.
I have no
This
idea.
reminds me of Arcana Heart.
Oh, you looked it up,
Yeah.
and you're like roboting.
I'm sorry.
Like the way that you're like cutting in and out. My
Fun.
You get sucked into the Matrix, bro. Fight out of it. I'm actually surprised to see on like all the entries here, like of course Final Fantasy, fucking Street Fighter 6 is gonna be like the number one because the big prize pool. I'm starting to see Mortal Kombat at the bottom because of the new game coming out
Right?
in September.
I mean,
400.
even that Melty Blood thing is higher than it.
That's weird, dude. What the fuck?
That's insane.
That's Mortal Kombat's a fun one to watch too, dude.
Mm-hmm.
With all the fatalities and the fucking footsies. Guilty Gear is not surprising. Guilty Gear's a fun game to watch too. Tekken 7 is always like in the top 5 of the most watched things, but it's like it gets way too complicated. But it's cool because like the hitboxes in Tekken, oh my god, they're so crispy on the eye. It's like actually watching the fighting match. It was like close misses and fucking trying to bait feints and shit like that. And like, dude. But dude, I'm always looking forward to watch Evo. Evo's fun. Evo and fucking Games Done Quick, GDQ, always fun to watch each year. Arc System Works is going to be there. That's going to be good. Anime fucking fighters, best developers ever. Yeah, dude. Always highly recommend watching this. I think it's arguably better to watch Evo than E3. Well, I can take that back. That's a lie. That shit straight the fuck up. Yeah, but they're also gonna announce they give like tidbits of new games and shit come out during Evo too. Mostly fighting stuff. I think they're going to show Project L, which is Riot Games' fighting game, and they already people already have tested it out and people's made videos on it on YouTube about it, and that's gonna be cool. It's gonna have it's gonna be like a tag fighter, which you have like 2 people. Your assist, you can switch in and out like Marvel vs. Capcom and shit. But you can also have your two fighters to be like separate players, so it's 2v2, which sounds cool because when you call an assist, they do like their assist attack, and you can choose like to tag them in as they're on the screen type of thing. So like instead of like a clean switch, so you do like a combo, switch into them, and then the other player does their combo. Then they can do assist again, and they do the assist attack, and then you can switch back into them. Then I heard some also broken stuff. There's like mods for it where like for like you pick like your modification for your team before you like enter the thing, and one of them it lets you you don't have to be next to the person to tag them in, so you can like sandwich people. So you can like do your combo like behind
That's
them,
interesting.
and then once you do your combo, you switch to the other person who's already behind them. Then you tag them again from behind. It sounds disgusting. The thought of it, just multiple again mixed up by two people at once.
Sounds nasty.
It sounds disgusting.
It
Getting
does.
sandwiched by one, like, oh God, just stop it, stop the pain and suffering.
It sounds like somebody's gonna get really, really salty at some
Oh,
point.
it's gonna be so good to watch.
Right?
Ruined like pubs. Oh, dude, it's gonna be so good. So yeah, Evo's always good. Highly recommended. Are y'all looking for it? Are y'all gonna give it a click this year?
Yeah, I guess not. I guess. I'll be like
No.
probably watching. I'll be probably see like
There's some
Tekken and
it's the
Street
one games you
Fighter.
like, yeah. It's also
Not
one
super
of those
into
good
it.
ones to put on the side while you're playing games and you look over like, oh fuck, you always hear like people pop off like, oh fuck, and, like, what
Actually-
happened? What the fuck happened? What did he do? Somebody show me what he did.
I
They
mean,
should
Marvel
replay
versus
this.
Capcom looks
Oh.
pretty fun to see.
The Marvel vs. Capcom's got like seasoned veterans now, so like if they fuck up on that game, that's their ass type of thing. And the combos and like how like disciplined and trained they are to do their combos, and it's like visually pleasing to watch. I mean that's like the first.
Yeah,
like,
it's
major
really
fighting
hard to
game I
make those
watched
combos
back
in
the
those
day.
games. Jesus.
I'm pretty sure Marvel vs. Capcom was like the first like major fighting game that got me into watching like Evo and shit like that. So
Yeah, fair enough.
because I knew the fucking characters mostly. It's like oh fuck, dude, other than like the Street Fighter stuff, but
Yeah.
yeah. So that's happening in the beginning of August. Some interesting stuff to watch there. Yes. Remnant 2, doubling its player base. Not surprising. The first game was a banger. And this is like
Yeah, I'm
all
surprised
mirroring
it's really like
except this is,
I didn't think we were gonna be this good. Like
Oh, the first
apparently
one's
it's really really great.
yeah, the good, like the first one was great for what it was, and then this is just like that 2.0. So there's even a dog in this fucking game, dude. That apparently there's like multiple hidden classes other than like the starter classes. So you have to go throughout the world. And it's like certain like the Easter eggs or like the hidden stuff that you find in like items like in like in certain secret areas to unlock new classes for you.
What?
Yeah, apparently it's like the forum or third or something like that.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah, apparently it's an engineer class that you have to go like run through like this toxic mist to get to like a body that gives you somebody to hop down into like a save area to get the class or some shit like that. Then you get an engineer class so you can throw down turrets or whatever the fuck.
That's fucking cool. I miss when games would actually do shit like that when they really, really reward you for exploring.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, George. Does Octo One have classes in them?
It's whatever you are at that time, but you can't get any like new stuff. Like
Guess what? Guess what?
You can get new classes in this one, or that are different from the other ones, or you can change their class.
You can change the class. You can get a secondary class.
Oh, so you can like dual class.
You can have like a ninja, or you can have a freaking technician. Well, not a technician. What you would call it, an inventor,
Mm-hmm.
and et cetera, et cetera.
So wait, are the characters in Octopath 2 like, are they like hard set? So is it like not about them, or are they just people that join your party?
No, here's the thing. Each one has their main class, like
Mhm.
thief or scholar, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But from there, if you want to, like, you go around exploring, you'll find like these people
Mm-hmm.
that'll teach you a certain class.
And is it specific to
And
that character?
no, anyone can do it.
Oh.
So the thing is, you'll have your main class,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll have a secondary class wherever you want, if you have it. and you'll learn those skills, and you can mix and match with your main class.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, shit. It looks like they advanced a lot of stuff with Octopath Traveler too.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I felt like it was lacking in one, and if there was anything that I missed, like maybe they did have a secondary system, but it wasn't like anything to like write home about, you know? I don't think they had extra classes. It was just
Multi-class system.
Yeah.
it was just you are what you are, and that's it. And if they did have some kind of mix, it's just they let you mix with the classes that were already there.
Dude, I'm surprised that's not in like that's like a new game thing. I don't think that games didn't do that much back in the day. They had like certain like sub paths for your class, so you don't get you weren't able to like to go like warrior, rogue, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Mm-hmm.
heard this
Mm-hmm.
also in New Baldur's Gate 3 is gonna do that because it's basically D&D, and
Mm-hmm.
I think Remnant of the 2 has that too, multi classes, and fucking it's kind of nice. I think you got like Path of Exile. I mean, Path of Exile is like multi-tiered shenanigans.
Yo, I heard like they're gonna still keep like the servers and everything else for the first one, and the
Oh
second one
man,
gonna be like separate.
it's so surprising that you say that. Exile Con game was out this week. Where they were talking a lot about the new game and what their plans are for the future. And that is one of the things they said, that they're gonna have both games running at the same time. So if you didn't like
Nice.
the second game or the new game, you can still play the old one for free. And they're
That's
showing
funny.
all the new stuff what they're adding. And Path of Exile 2 kind of looks nice, dude. The only problem with how Half Exile is so is like that it's not beginner friendly. It's so
Is it not?
daunting.
I thought it was pretty fun.
It's such a daunting thing. Well, like when you look at the skill tree, and you're like, oh fuck, that's a lot of
Is that?
systems.
It's funny because like it was at the skill tricks. It was all passives, and I guess it's like modifiers and everything like that.
Oh,
But I thought you got most of your skills through your gems.
yeah,
I
probably.
thought it was like,
I thought it was like a
hmm?
mixture. I thought it was a mixture of both of them.
Nah, I think all the stuff you had were like passives, and it might be a modifier, but for the most part, you build your class based on what gems you pick up. Because you pick basically a starting class, so they give you those starting gems so you can play kind of like what you want to play, and then they'd also give you the stat boosters for them.
Mm.
And then after that, you basically make your own class by choosing what kind of gems to run and like what kind of totems that you want. Do you want totems at all, and things of that sort. So then finding gems and like finding good gear and then finding weapons that complement like your playstyle,
Mm.
it was very much up to you after that because I don't think I even really used the tree, the giant tree that looks like a sphere grid kind of deal. I don't think I even really used the tree
I
like
thought
super
you.
heavily when I first started.
Mm.
But I guess that is where you talk about like it not being new gamer friendly because that tree is very overwhelming.
Like I
It
thought
is
that was like
extremely overwhelming.
the main point of most builds is the tree. You have to look up skill. Like every time you look up like a build guide, that tree's all over it. Like
Uh,
then you
but
see
it's like
like
super in depth.
then you see like some like they also like I would say a machine gun build because that reminded me of it was like a AOE like magic missile blowing up everything on the screen type thing. It was like constant like shooting projectiles all over the place. Auto turret moving around build type thing.
I can't quote too much because like I played Path of Exile, but I didn't get like too deep into it because at the time when I was playing, my computer was older, and oh my god, my computer would almost like catch on fire from like playing Path of Exile. Um,
Where is
now I can, but there's like a lot of other shit out now too, and it's like I feel like I'd rather just jump on Path of Exile 2, especially if this is the gameplay. Like
oh, dude,
this is looking it's looking a little bit more exciting than Diablo.
yeah, they make
But
it looks way harder too. I feel like every like encounter he's actually thinking what he's doing and not just fucking spin to win or hit your abilities
just
and
blazing through.
yeah,
I mean,
like
I kind of
here,
like
he's,
that
like
though.
fucking knocking them back, backing up, getting in, backing up.
Yep, tighten
Oh,
them a little
I'm
bit.
scared around. That's scary. Get out of there.
But that's the best part, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like game developers now are just making everything too easy because they're worried about turning off their audience. They're always worried about, like, oh, if it's too hard, people aren't going to want to play kind of deal. And it's like, well, I also feel like people want something to maybe, like, work at. Like, when you're a mage now, you can still stand there, you do a couple, like, teleport dodges, and then you launch this nuke of an attack at, like, 5 enemies, and now they're all down, you know?
Yeah.
Versus before we'd have to like do some kiting, set up a trap or something, and then get that spell ready. You know?
I'll watch this part actually. Yeah. Dude, I mean, apparently melee is like the way they were using the monk in this.
Exile's wonderful
shit, Exile.
future. Let's take a moment.
They showed like I'm looking
to
for like
go
there's a
over
part where like they show
all
like
the wonderful things we have already
all the
experienced.
upgrades
in
or
Path of
just whatever
Exile.
like the
Let's
almost like
take a
accolades but
moment
for like what the
to
systems they're
check out
having
Path of Exile.
and like the numbers of things. I want to see if I can find that part. I thought this was a really dope part. Dude, they even showed like the beginning thing like pre-beta shit. 2010, bro. How old were you in 2010? I was still in high school.
I was graduating.
What the fuck? I was 2 years in. Jeez, y'all old as fuck.
2 years? That's not that far behind. I mean, imagine now. Somebody's probably calling you a boomer too. They're like, man, dude, I was just being born.
I'm a doomer, not a boomer.
Dooming and booming.
Well, I think it's kind of crazy that they like kept all this. Like, it's nice to see like the progress.
Oh yeah, I love it. Look at that. Fucking ridiculous. What does this come out?
Next year. Oh, the beta's next year. They're still working on it. Like they literally specifically said they're not releasing it until they're happy with it.
That's good. That's promising.
Yeah. And they also like show like the next Legion or whatever. Legion.
Yeah, there's a lot. Damn.
It's only been out as long as fucking League, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see like the little I like the graphical enhancements as they've been going on. It's like
I'll tell you this. I looked at this dude. I was like, dude. I looked at Diablo 4 like, dude, I don't want to play you no more. like, what is this? I want to go. Man, as he learned path. God damn it.
Path of Exile was pretty satisfying. It was fun to go into the dungeons and it's fun to get drops and everything and like create something. You know, you actually had like healing classes and like healing spells. Yeah, you can make whatever, and that was nice. Versus
Yeah,
like,
Diablo compared to Diablo, Diablo does feel like very
Diablo,
limited.
well, you think of it like I feel like Diablo is way more casual. Like sit your ass on your couch, play for 3 hours a week type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Path of Exile is more like rewarding the more you play it. So
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say like hardcore, but it's way more hardcore than Diablo 4 will be.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
While still being hard as fuck.
I just miss dedicated class systems. Like I liked when you could pick a class and then use your skills, and then you get an upgrade for that class where you can go in 2 different directions, and then you just kind of keep going. And then like it emphasized party. Like I miss the whole like party build thing, but I also miss action combat because I like how Final Fantasy 14 is, but I miss having action combat.
I was doing this spells myself.
Yeah, I want to be able to aim myself. I want to be able to like do things myself. Damn, that looks insane.
This is the new stuff for the next game.
It's absolutely insane. And you start on the beach again. What the fuck, guys?
We're always on the beach, babes.
You always wash up on shore.
That's the exile's home, duh.
That's the path of exile. What in the Kingdom Hearts?
It's on the beach.
Sora, the original Path of Exile,
I like
coming
how, like,
next year.
It's like I said, they feel like it's like methodical. Everything you do has a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Not just do it abilities just to do them. Be like,
oh
fuck,
shit!
there's a lot of enemies.
Oh
Hold
my
up.
god!
Wait.
Yo, wait, time out.
Dude got
Fucking
overconfident.
terracotta soldiers.
That's hilarious.
See, but that's the shit you would expect. Like, if I walked into a room where it's just all these soldier statues and all of them didn't come alive to try to kill me while I'm raiding something that belonged to their master, they ain't doing it right. They didn't love him.
They didn't love him?
When they showed like the, what's this? Wait, is this it? There we go. They like show like the accolades or whatever, or like all the updates they have for this game.
Ooh.
But it's
Oh
still
wait,
a shared
no!
platform.
Your microtransactions are available across both games.
No one cares.
Everything you have ever purchased or will ever purchase in the future will be usable in both games unless it's hyper-specific.
Okay.
I will end it.
Oh,
No
hi
exile
Angel.
will
This is
stop me.
Path of Exile. It's like Diablo, but more technical.
And more expensive.
Is it more expensive? Oh shit, that was cool.
No, extensive, not expensive.
Expensive.
Oh yeah, that Templar just bashing through.
Just got a shotgun crossbow. Hey, relax, my guy. You bear boy.
A druid. Oh no. Not them doing a druid bear too.
Those with the bears.
And that bear already looks cooler than the Diablo
This is
bear.
our time. Oh man.
Oh, babe, this was the game that I introduced you to before we played Diablo. We literally downloaded it on the system. They're coming out with another one next year.
Monk was kind of interesting. I'm not really a Monk fan either.
I like,
Like
I've
how
always liked
nimble he
Fists.
is.
Fist characters always. I like how alive the environment seemed. I like how many like different monster types they have.
To be honest, you better have it. If you ain't been out there, first game out for like 13 years, you better have fucking high dollars to make a shit ton of different things.
Right? Shit. What is
There you
that?
go. This is all the numbers. 100 different environments, 600 monsters, 100 different
environments.
bosses. The fuck? 1,500 passive skills. Okay.
Oh my god,
36
yeah.
ascended
Yep.
classes, 240
Holy.
active skills, 700 equipment, 6-person co-op, and much more.
Are you trying to sell me a vehicle?
Damn right, dude. And they
Because
slapped
I'm
the roof
ready
on
to
that
jump
hole.
on in.
And you
Right.
probably smell this.
Ooh. Is that new car smell?
Oh.
New car smell.
So yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you know, it's his own thing. I don't want to be a negative Nancy, but you know, fucking probably
No,
gonna
it's
blow
fun.
Diablo when this game comes out next year. No, Diablo 4 is gonna be a fucking shadow. A figment of
I mean,
people's
I feel like-
imagination.
Unfortunately, they're already kind of there. Like, people are kind of already over the game, even though Diablo only came out like
Yeah.
a couple of months ago, a month ago.
Yeah, I think it was like the first playthrough. Like I was expecting like higher replayability, definitely like the new season and stuff. But it's just like,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna do like the same thing again. Like the story wasn't like for the new season like that compelling. I was like, oh shit, the new monsters, the new tide. Okay, let's give me hype to kill these new.
Oh,
foes
yeah,
and
look at
shit.
this combat. This combat.
Yeah,
It's
like-
fucking great.
Like you see how like they have like these blue orbs. Those
Mhm.
people can be executed. So like,
Oh, that's cool.
So the monk can have like this passive thing that can like, lets him execute. Then they also show him like you can like cast move, I guess. Like you can cast the ability going one way, then turn around and hit him. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you can like you start the cast time and then switch, then flip it over and actually hit him. I think they're showing like the pathing, and like every class in this game has like a dodge roll now.
Oh,
So you know,
nice.
so it's like Lost Arky, more you know.
Mm-hmm. I
Oh,
think it's
shit,
nice because, like,
yeah.
look, they don't let themselves get mobbed up. They do their attacks and they roll out. Like, whereas, like, in most games like this, where you like
You
do
sit
your
there.
skill and then you'd like roll into them to like make sure it all hits.
Mm.
It's nice to see, like, all right, push, run away, push.
Oh man, the monk looking very nice, dude. I'm not a monk
Oh yeah,
person.
dude. Oh
But the
yeah.
monk looking good. I tell you what.
It's always
No,
He's over there bopping.
It always
this,
always
is,
bow
this
stab.
does look a lot better. Holy shoot.
That bow
Yeah,
stab
dude.
going in the
Path
road.
of Exile is dope. It really is. People say it's hard to get into, and that's fair, but it doesn't mean like you can't get into it.
Yeah,
It's just gonna take a little bit more. I feel like even on a casual like surface,
bro.
it's all right.
They got games within their game. Like they had like a H Legion is like I think the new ones they coming up is basically like a fucking MOBA in their game, but it's sort of NPCs.
That's cool.
So like you get your warriors and you can gear your warriors up with gear and then you attack like other people's like tribe versions of themselves and he's like you know gain loot or whatever and tattoos and stuff. And then they had like a legion which is basically like a fucking like Hades or like Darkest Dungeon, where you go into a room, you clear the room, then you can choose which next room you go to. Then you go to that room, and then you clear the room, like that roguelike element into it. And that had a whole different thing to it. There was like games within games, and within games and within games. Bro. That's how you know you have a good game, where you have to put mini games to break up your good game so people don't get bored of your good game. What a great idea.
Right? Who would ever thought?
Is an element of it, like that's why GTA back in the day was so fun. There was games within games. Yeah, dude, but it was a banger of a first day stream. And they also show like weapon swaps. Like you can so say like you have a fire weapon and an ice weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can equip both of them, right? You know, like your secondary and your first weapon. And you can map certain skills to use a certain weapon. So you'd say you have an ice skill, which will obviously do better on like your ice weapon, and you already have your fire weapon out. When you hit that ice skill, it will switch weapons first and then do the skill. Type of thing. So that was kind of cool.
I mean, that makes perfect sense. I was hoping you were gonna get into like the damage effects. Like you can like just wield both effects, so you can like I don't know, freeze them and then melt them out of it or something.
Dude, that's what I thought they were going to say. Like, oh my fucking god.
Then hit them with thunder while they have like a wet debuff, and they do more thunder damage.
Maybe they would. Other guys, I think that every game that has elements should be fucking doing, but you know what? Might be too hard.
Yeah, that's a lot of things to program for. It's
look how dark this shit is. Dude.
I'm pretty sure it's a headache.
Actually, you feel like you're in a fucking dungeon. You can't see everything. Like you don't know what the fuck's in the shadows coming at you. You walk around the fucking corridor, then you're in the wrong neighborhood, and you get your ass beat. You know what I mean?
Man.
Yeah,
that looked awesome. They made like a tornado around them.
That shows the skill tree. God damn.
God damn.
God damn, it, shawty. Oh, it's like the new trial they were talking about. Wait, that's it? I don't know. Oh, then they were showing like, you know how I said like the roguelike where you like go to different rooms and shit. Then you like do like complete like certain like passives or whatever. You know how you go to like a certain room, you can choose which passive or whatever variable that you can have for like your rooms or whatever. You can get to like a certain point where you can like sell them. So if you have like a good set of passive, you can like trade it to someone and sell it to somebody for like whatever. And he was showing
that's
how,
interesting.
Like, he was showing like how on this one where like the red circle is, it shows you that if you complete this whole thing, you get a mirror, which is like the hardest, like the 1% drop item in this game. Like it's like every 2,000 hours, one of these drop. But the only downside to this whole map is that you only have 1 health. So like you can get this, but you can like make a build oriented just for this thing type of thing. Some people make builds just to do roguelike or another aspect of the game, which I thought was insane. I was like, oh
don't
my
say that too loud.
God, big brains. But yeah,
that sounds intense.
Yeah. So, bro, man, it's a fucking good day for fucking action role RPGs are eating good for a little bit when this shit comes out. I guess you got Last Epoch was out right now. It's coming out like it's 1.0 recently, which is like the easy version of Path of Exile, the easy to get into one. It looks fun too, dude. The Last Epoch one. Think of like Diablo or fucking Path of Exile, but the story goes where you're actually time traveling. So you go to to the dinosaur area, then you're fighting dinosaurs, or you go to like the medieval area, then you're fighting like fucking medieval knights, and then you go to the crusade area, then you're fighting crusaders. That was kind of cool to break up the fucking enemy types and the environments and stuff. So that was kind of sick.
Oh yeah, I'm totally down for like more variety. Yeah. Give me some variety in things to fight. That's just not meat all the time.
It's meat. Meat's back on the menu.
Oh, I was like, I've got a mace. I'm coming at ya.
Or that one bandit by himself who thinks he's bad at. I'm going fucking take everything you got. You're dead. And you just hit him once and he slow down. Like, okay, bro, relax.
Right? It's like, homie, you saw me just like
slaughter your whole
hold a
family of
right.
fucking bandits. But
I have a sword that just makes lightning bolts come out of the sky, and then I have fire magic within my veins. Like,
like recently, I've been thinking about it every time I watch like a movie or a show now. Like when I see that, like you see, like this whole dude is take out all your friends, but you're gonna be that one guy, that 1% that could possibly beat this guy. Nah.
oh yes, they've weakened
I'll
you.
lay
Now
down
it's
on
my
the floor.
chance.
Like, okay, bitch, yeah, you right. You know what, you right. Or walk out. Like, yeah, you're right, dude. Take it, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm moving anyway. I don't like this job anyway. Fuck this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so ExileCon, pretty banger. That was day one. I'm pretty sure it's still on. They had like some other cool stuff going on over there. I think they're like streaming every day, or like
I imagine
and shit like that. So for more information and all that jazz, hop on that shit. They also have like the race they have each year. I guess like race to max level or wherever the fuck that is. And it's got like a prize thing.
Oh,
so,
shoot. Damn.
Yeah, they're pretty perfect. Sounds good stuff. Okay, it's about that time, gentlemen. The top 25.
Oh yeah,
top 25 best animes of all time.
All right, let's get comfortable with this. We're gonna be a lot of judging right here.
It is the best of the best. It's all time. It's not they're all time. This is serious stuff right now.
So we'll see about that.
I'll tell you this right now, Anthony. No fucking spoilers. So shut the fuck up. This is a preemptive.
Says the other one.
What the fuck? How dare you? How dare you say anything?
I dare, and you know it's fucking true. So shut the hell up.
Okay. You had George do it last time, so George, you read them out. You're the reader for the list now. You're the list guy.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Me, let me.
You're the host of the list, the anime host.
I'm the list host.
List hostage.
What an honor!
Damn. Is it an honor?
I love reading, dude.
Oh, I know that. Excuse me.
All right, let's see.
Wait. Before we do this, right? Give us top 5 for each of us. I'm curious.
Top 5 best anime? Oh shit, dude.
Of all time?
It's loaded. Yep, all time.
Ugh.
Okay. Give me your top 5.
My top 5.
I'm gonna write them down somewhere.
I don't even know if I have a top 5. I don't think I even think about anime as top 5. It's 3 or nothing.
Yes. Oh, top 3?
Yeah, I'm usually like it has to be within like the top 3 or something.
Okay, I'm thinking of like my top 5 right now. It's gonna be.
Because I know one for sure is Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is definitely
the
like
number 1 anime of all time. Oh.
Yeah. It's up there with it's probably Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho. Fully Cooley has to be in there, dude. I loved Fully Cooley. That was like my shit.
What was it? What are you saying?
Fully Cooley?
Fully Cooley.
How the fuck do you spell that?
FOOLY COOLY.
Okay.
Samurai Champloo. I know these are all old as hell anime, but this is my list. Samurai Champloo is definitely one. I could rewatch Samurai Champloo like over and over.
Any number 5?
This isn't in like the 5 order. These are just like my favorite. I don't know what order I put them in. I just love watching them. And then
we should
think about it.
We should have wrote it down and not tell each other and said everything at the end. Oh, too late now. Too late now. Go.
I can't think now.
Okay, no, you got top 4. Anthony, you want to tell me yours, or you don't want to say it at the end?
All right. Let's see. Dragon Ball series, because that was practically my child.
As soon as you said that, you lagged. I have no idea what you just said. Oh God! Don't you hear what he's saying?
Nope, he's going up.
Dragon Ball series.
Okay, restart that whole thing. Oh God! Did he stop? Hello?
I know he said Dragon Ball Z. He said Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
because he grew up with that.
Dragon Ball series, I heard.
Dragon Ball series, yeah.
No, I have to think of mine. Why he's doing this thing? Fuck. should like. What would be number one, dude? What's my
Give
number
me one
one?
second. Yeah, Dragon Ball,
Is your number one?
Samurai X, and Samurai X. What else? Nah, I don't have like an actual. These are
those are
things
your
I
your
like.
goats.
I just loved and I watched. Yeah, and like, exactly. Yeah. I actually like Hajime no Ippo. It was really entertaining, sincerely.
What?
Hajime
Hajime
no
no Ippo.
Ippo is the boxing one.
Yeah.
The old one?
Yeah. You ever saw that one?
No.
And yeah, Take Cowboy Bebop was a good one too.
I got 4.
Mm,
Might be a
from
tough one.
there,
Dude, I need to fucking think right now.
that's sincerely that would be it. Sincerely for me, like I would,
Oh.
yeah. From there, that would be it.
Okay, my 5th is Konosuba. There we go.
How dare you?
There we go.
You know what?
Yeah,
Never mind. Yeah,
that's my top
Konosuba was a
5.
good one too. Yeah, I
Yep.
didn't think about that one either. I'm like, yeah,
I was
Konosuba.
literally thinking about
Konosuba's
what's an
one.
anime that I've just loved watching. Yeah, so it's in no
Yeah,
specific order.
Konosuba.
Cowboy Bebop,
Yeah,
Fooly
Konosuba.
Cooly, Samurai Champloo, Yu Yu Hakusho, Konosuba.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I got my top 3. I can't think of my last 2.
What's your top 3?
Cowboy Bebop, Death Note, and Full Metal.
Oh yeah, Full Metal's up there.
I'm surprised y'all said Death Note. Death Note was such
Nah,
an
I
impactful one for
didn't
me.
Death Note was
I,
great.
I like Death Note, but it's not something that I'm like, oh, it was amazing. It was great to me. It was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
same.
okay, cool.
Same.
It's a good concept. It's something different. It's a good take. But it wasn't something that actually like, oh, it grabbed my whole attention.
I'd even say Death Note's overhyped.
All time is just like, fuck.
It's a hard thing. There's
Like,
been
it's
a lot of
it's
anime.
Like, you say all time, like nothing can like step up to it.
No, wait. I lied. You know what? I just remembered. Gundam Wing, definitely Gundam Wing's on there.
That's why George didn't have a Gundam one, to be honest.
I love Gundam, but like if we're just doing like a top 5, yeah, nah. These are my top 5.
Fuck. I wanted like
If anything, Yu Yu Hakusho and surprisingly G Gundam are interchangeable. I love G Gundam.
So you say like of all time. Okay, this is your best anime of all time. So nothing that comes out now can step up to any of these ones.
Yeah, the only one I'd probably change out is Yu Yu Hakusho. This is like that's the only interchangeable one. Everything else, those are like solid. Like I thought they were perfect.
You know what? I'm gonna put a curveball on this one. Fuck it, dude. Yeah.
Sailor Moon.
But Sailor Moon.
That was it.
Tokyo Mew Mew,
All right.
friendship is magic.
So I of all time,
God.
100%. I'll put Demon Slayer at number 4 for me.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Demon Slayer can. It's either Demon Slayer or Attack on Titan, but I think Demon Slayer has better seasons. And then, dude, I put the other like very impactful movie. I put Fate Zero Unlimited Blades Work.
Wow, you put something from the Fate series?
Yeah,
that's
dude,
pretty
that's
impressive.
that's hard.
Yeah.
Somebody is
Just
cultured.
to add a little spice to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Fate series.
Like,
It's
like
the
a
thing is for me, like the
Samurai
Fate series
is
is
a good
way
one.
so big.
I guess Samurai is such a good one. I don't know. Fate, I mean, Unlimited Blade Work only. All the other ones there. Unlimited Blade Work has the crispy ass animation, dude, and like it's standalone. It stands time. And then the story is simple, and like the whole like everyone has their class based on their class, like tells them what their specialized. Anyway, let's get into the list. All right, let's see if any of these get top 5. Yo, 100% Dragon Ball is probably up there. I think Cowboy is probably in the top 10. Okay. All right, George, hit it. Start us off.
All right, so for the top 25 best anime series of all time, We're gonna start at 25, and that's gonna be Haikyuu.
You know what?
The
I
volleyball
fuck
one,
with that.
yeah.
Yep,
That was a fun
Haikyuu is
watch.
a
I enjoyed
volleyball
watching.
anime.
I enjoyed the fuck out
Yeah, a
of
lot
it.
of people love that one. Yeah.
Angel is a die-hard like Haikyuu fan, like
It's a
super
banger.
super fan.
100% a banger. I think that's up there with fucking Blue Lock right there, dude.
Mhm.
Blue Lock edges it out, but respectable.
Fair enough.
Respectable. Okay, moving on. 24 is Trigun.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised this is there because this is like a cult classic. Sincerely,
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised people actually know about it.
Very niche.
Right?
I feel
Trigun's
like,
up there.
I feel like if it weren't for like the recent remake of it, no one would actually know about Trigun.
You think so? Because they used to play a lot like on TV on like Toonami and all that stuff. So there is a group of people that would know about it.
Yeah, but it's a small group compared to like an actual general, like say Samurai X or Dragon Ball like that.
Compared to like other animes during that era. I think it got outshined 100% by Cowboy, but
Oh,
Yeah.
It was lots of. You remember Outlaw Star? Because I feel like Cowboy Bebop,
Outlaw
Trigun, and Outlaw
Star,
Star
that's another one.
were all ones that were just like together at the time. So it's like they each overshadowed each other in some kind of way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I used to get Trigun and Outlaw Star mixed up all the time.
Isn't that like also like a spin-off or something? No?
No. Outlaw Star is its own like different thing.
Yeah.
Outlaw Star is also worth a watch if you've never heard of it.
It's a funny one.
Oh yeah, super space travel. So now at 23 we have Dragon Ball Z.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's Z because there's multiple versions, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's multiple versions.
Dragon Ball.
I feel like a lot of people, it's like their first entry into anime. Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah. It's a solid one too.
Yeah, they're probably down in the 20s. So I'll at least be like top 15.
Well, that seems nice.
Seems nice.
I
don't believe you at all. 22.
At 22 is My Hero Academia.
I'm not
That's
that.
funny.
Wait, you don't think
surprised they edged out Dragon Ball Z, but I guess Dragon Ball Z is kind of dated.
And
yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I've yet to see an episode of Dragon Ball. It's not appealing to me, so. But I watched all episodes of My Hero.
And that's totally fair. It's totally fair.
I'm surprised they haven't redone the old Dragon Ball series. Like they did with, like Trigun.
Oh, they have. It's called Dragon Ball Kai.
No, I mean like.
Oh no, he's talking about
like
Dragon Ball.
The actual story.
Oh,
like,
Dragon Ball.
The actual like to keep the story all the same, but update the animations.
Listen, I would totally watch a redone Dragon Ball. Did you see for one of the anniversaries where they did that animation of Goku as a kid, so Dragon Ball Goku fighting the Red Ribbon Army?
Oh yeah, that was very interesting. I love that animation. The animation was on spot.
Did you see it, Ozzy?
No.
We'll have to pull it up later, dude. It's so good. It's amazing. It's the animation now. It's animation now. Like, oh man,
yeah,
insane.
It was
All right.
great.
Moving on to 21, we have Made in Abyss.
Really? What?
Yeah. I think this is a super niche one. Like I've never watched Made in Abyss.
Like the thumbnail of this.
Yeah,
Bro,
I've never seen this before.
The thing is about this anime, like it's so deceiving. It's not really like an anime for all people. This is like, I don't know, it'll stick up your ass. Like, holy shit, what the hell happened?
I heard it's pretty dark, actually.
It is super dark.
It better be a fucking name called Made in the Abyss. What the fuck? It better be dark, dude.
No, the thing is, it's just a whole bunch of little kids just going into like the unknown. And they're practically all like getting themselves beat up and killed, literally.
Ooh.
It's like nature. Sound like a whole lot of nature to me. Fuck around in the world, get fucked up, here, shout it. Number 20. Oh God.
Number 20 is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the entire series, all of it.
The whole section.
Huh. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was
Dude,
a bit higher.
As of all time?
Yeah, I can see that, but
don't see a niche
I
anime
think it would
being
be higher.
in all time.
I think this would have been like in the top 10 at least.
I think we're also seeing like a pattern here because I feel like on the last list we
Oh my
did,
god,
it was kind
I
of
see
like
19. Jesus. Okay, yeah, good. Sorry.
yeah, I feel like we're seeing a pattern here. 'Cause it seems like a lot of these are just everybody has the same general consensus on like, oh, these anime are like good, you know?
They're solid.
Yeah, they're solid.
They're solid. to watch.
Right. Moving on to 19, it's Naruto Shippuden.
Naruto. I'm surprised that
Okay.
I'm surprised they didn't see the first Naruto. The fact that they didn't say like the entire series like they did JoJo's, so I'm assuming they broke in all the separate ones up.
Yeah, probably.
I'm surprised
For a lot of
Shippuden's
people.
on 19, and I'll assume the Naruto would have been first, and then Shippuden be on later on. But okay,
I feel like nobody ever really talks about Naruto. Like every time you
Yeah.
hear somebody talking about Naruto, they only talk about Shippuden. They're like,
Yeah.
"Well, Naruto when he did his Rasengan."
but he did that. It does in Naruto too. That's all he does. He's just like his main ability.
When he made that Beyblade.
I saw everyone thinks Shippuden's better than Naruto, so I'm surprised. Yeah. I guess like
Okay.
yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Number 18, we have Death Note.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first drama heavy one. Yeah, cool. Makes sense.
Yeah. I feel like it's a good position where it is. Like it is a very likable series.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's sincerely, it's not for everybody. Sincerely, it's just. It's like an acquired taste.
Man, I used to love in high school, when I hang out with like any like anime like nerd fans, and they would have a notebook and they'd bring it out and it would be a Death Note, and they would just be cheesing the whole time. Be like, hee, I'm gonna write your name in my Death Note. I'm like, okay, whatever.
That's hilarious.
Because there were so many of them. Because like at first it was like, oh man, you got a Death Note, that's hilarious. And then afterwards you see everybody else would have one too. It'd be like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Was there a
Death
sale?
Note's one of like the first 5 animes I've ever watched.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, I didn't really get into anime until college. I think the
Oh,
only
that's
ones
fair.
I've ever watched was fucking like if you get Boondocks, if you want to put that into fucking anime category or in Afro Samurai.
That's just fucking awesome. I still think you'd like Yu Yu Hakusho.
So I think Death Note is probably one of the first 5 that I started off with, and it's I don't think like an anime that's like drama heavy and thriller heavy as this has got me like so like invested as it was for Death Note. And like I said, Light got fucking cheated at the end. I don't give a fuck. It wasn't even his fault. We got fucking outed. It was his dumbass fucking whatever. Anyway.
Spoilers, shut up.
Bullshit asshole. Fuck him.
Hold him back. Hold him back.
Hoe ass.
All right. The next one is number 17, Attack on Titan.
Yeah. It's probably the top 15.
Yeah. I'm glad where it's at. Because Attack on Titan was cool. But like, I don't know. I just
like
couldn't.
Flesh Gundams. Are you even a Gundam fan?
Yo, we're bringing this back. The meat Gundams.
The meat Gundams. You like meat Gundams? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm out of protein, man. I gotta pop out.
I'm out of pop out.
Oh wow. Number 16 is Orin High School Host
What
Club.
the fuck?
Really?
I'm genuinely so happy that this is in here because I think this also shows truly how popular like other types of anime are, because all the anime we've seen have been like these like super like fighting like action oriented ones,
intense heavy dose,
right?
Yeah.
Anime to the veins.
Beast Tamer. Angel's talking about Beast Tamer. We watched Beast Tamer's a fairly new one. That one's pretty good. And and Welcome to Demon School Irma. Yeah, I love that too, but it is not top 5. It was great though.
All time.
But I'm glad to see
serious,
something like
serious
different.
Talk.
Oh yeah, like serious talk. It's probably top 10, but not top 5.
Like Soul Eater. Soul Eater's top 500%. Dude.
Oh, Soul Eater.
Oh yeah, Soul Eater was a good one. Except when they did that other.
It's stupid, right? All right, go ahead. The ending was dumb.
The ending.
We're gonna talk about it.
I was robbed.
There's no way. I don't think Soul Eater's gonna be on this list. Anyway, go ahead. 15.
Number 15 is Devilman Crybaby.
Really?
You know,
I've
I
never watched
never
this
saw
before.
this.
Okay, so like
I never watched it, but I did hear a lot of people liked
it's
it.
enjoyable. I enjoyed this one. I didn't expect to be on the all time list of 25, but we have yet to see other stuff. But yeah, it's a solid one. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. It's way more brutal than you expected to be.
Huh. I literally know nothing at all about this.
It's like another Devilman series. It's just like and he cries a lot.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, I remember dude, somebody at Breakaway actually watched this before I watched it. Somebody you don't expect who's now now a manager at Starbucks in Coldstone. Yeah,
wait, really? Her?
Yeah, Angie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she watched it with her boyfriend. She's like, what the fuck are you watching? What the fuck? Yeah. I'm saying good anime, very mature anime. Don't say right. Top 5, top of all time, but we're in there. 14.
Number 14 is Demon Slayer.
Wow, not even top 10.
Right.
You're a fucking cap.
So far, Ozzy's doing pretty good on his anime taste.
Dude, I didn't even think about Tokyo Revengers. That's a good one too. But, yeah, go ahead.
It's on the list. Wait a second.
No, I don't think it's on the list, but like I think it's a very good storied anime. Something different.
I do want to add in here. They have a section for honorable mentions, and it's Ranma 1/2, Kill la Kill, Sailor Moon, Revolutionary Girl, Utena. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chihaya Furu, Steins Gate, and Jujutsu Kaisen. So we will not be seeing
honorable
these.
mentions and Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, well, okay.
Interesting.
Cabin.
It's Death Note and everything else. Top 25. Jujutsu Kaisen. Fuck that anime.
Nah, fuck that anime.
Nah, that doesn't make it.
No clapping around here, dude.
Sailor Moon. No way. Could never be top 25. Or in High School Host Club. Absolutely.
That is fucking hilarious.
I'm highly offended right now. Okay, 13.
Number 13 is Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion.
Respectable.
Yo, that ending.
I feel like this is a very impactful anime for a lot of people who watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think it has a really good story. Like, from beginning to end, like, following it is like a roller coaster. It really takes you, like, all the way around, like, full circle.
Do you think a fucking random thought? You think Evangelion's on there?
I wouldn't be surprised if
it's a classic.
It's a cult classic. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like at least in the top 10.
Okay.
I want to say it is too, because especially something like Trigun. If Trigun's on here and Evangelion's not, I don't believe it's tier list.
And then before we get to this whole day, Cowboy Bebop's not even on there.
Right?
Like, how fucking damn, dude.
I think Death Note made it, but not Cowboy Bebop.
All right, number 12.
Number 12, Samurai Champloo. Hey. There we go. Deserving. Deserving.
I like this anime. This is another one on the top, the first 5 I watched. Samurai. I think it was Samurai was like 1 or 2. I think it was Full Metal was like the first one, then it's Samurai, and then it's Death Note. I can't remember what my 4 or 5 was. I want to say 4 was like Attack on Titan. I don't know what my 5th one was. But it was definitely one of the first 4 animes that got me into anime.
My first ever anime, for not including like Pokemon, because I didn't even know Pokemon was an anime until like forever. Was actually Inuyasha. That was the first anime I ever saw. Yeah.
I guess Cowboy Bebop. Fuck yeah, Cowboy Bebop on the fuck it. I mean, Cowboy Bebop might be in front of those, but those are probably my first 5.
Fair. Moving on to number 11 is Bakano.
Baka.
Bakano.
What is this?
Bakano.
I went too far.
I've never even heard of Bakano.
Packs more story and intrigue, and most animes are able to do in twice. Oh, even 3 times the amount. Whoa! It's fast-paced, thrill ride, not unlike the unforgettable train ride that serves as a centerpiece of its twisty stories. No, dude, what the fuck? Like, did they make this up just for this list? I've never heard of this. Like, what? What?
Never in my life. I love how this is like top. It's like 11. I've never even heard of this anime.
I don't know if I should be.
I have, but it's not that big of a deal though. That's what's interesting.
Unfolds like a puzzle.
Like it's actually well liked, but not to this. At least not to my knowledge.
I'm actually
Like
surprised
it's not
that
this hyped.
it's an anime this high that we've never none like only two of us. I mean, only one of us have heard of.
What is it? Angel's also saying that you should watch Tokyo
I
Ghoul.
already watched it.
You watched it? Did you like it?
All the way into like the last season, where
That's
they went
fair.
straight off the fucking rails.
Even if I Google Bakano and I'm looking at like the images and stuff, I've never even seen one of these characters. I've never even seen like a scene from this like anywhere. As a GIF, as a meme,
Most memorable
as
psychopaths.
anything.
The psychopath in this bitch.
Okay. Moving on.
Angel,
So
I said I watched all of them except the last season. What are you talking about, Angel?
no,
go
I
ahead,
should
continue.
watch the other
Number
two.
10.
All right, and then number 10 is Fully Cooley.
Now we're getting serious.
FLCL.
We're getting serious.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. I could totally live with that.
Yes.
I loved Fully Cooley. Like it's a very weird anime, and the whole anime is about transferring from like a kid to like I guess a higher form of like adolescence.
Also, like
You
coming of
know,
age.
it's a coming of age anime, and the music is by The Pillows, and I love their music. They do like Japanese rock, so like J rock, and all their stuff's super good. And like even like when you look up the lyrics, everything's so coming of agey. Ah, great.
I'll put that on the list. Throw it on the list. Top 10.
And it's super short too. I think it's like less than 10 episodes or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's actually 12 episodes. That's what it is.
Or 12 episodes. It's super short. Like you can watch it in a day.
The best animes are the ones with one season. Let's go.
All right. Number 9 is Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
I don't know where to go. All right.
Wasn't
great.
Wasn't this on top 10 last for the beginners one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
High praise. Getting all the points.
I think the only complaint I have about Yu Yu Hakusho is they didn't fully develop like all of their characters enough. I think like they get some time and they get some fights, but like I feel like they could have did more because like even in like Dragon Ball Z when you watch that, oh, that's kind of hard. Even in Dragon Ball Z, I don't feel like they even fleshed out all their characters in Dragon Ball Z. But I wish everybody would have got some more screen time, like how
the fight, bro. Fuck you means the characters,
right? Like I want to see like character development in like Yu Yu Hakusho, like how they do for Demon Slayer or like My Hero Academia. I think that's what I would have wanted for like back in the day. To have more like focused on like their abilities and like just watching them fucking duke it out with like some enemy.
Throw them hands, bro.
Throw them hands.
Number 8 is Neon Genesis Evangelion.
There you go. It's right there. See, it was there.
Top 8.
I hear so much about this anime. Never watched it.
You know what? Honestly, I've never watched it either, but I know it's a favorite by a lot of people.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to watch it, I mean, probably you should watch the remake of it. It's more understandable than the actual original one. The original one was the reason when the original one was so popular was because it was so depressing and so like psychologically damaging to you. That's why people are attracted to it. So,
oh yeah, they got some weird scenes in there. I've heard of some of the scenes in there. They got some really weird. Homies got some shit going on.
Yeah, the
mentally
remake
unstable.
one is more fleshed out and better represented. So, if you ever want to watch them, start probably from the remake one. And then if you want to like get more into details about certain stuff, you can watch the original.
Oh,
yeah, I watched the original. I was scarred for life after this shit.
Oh Jesus! I mean, listen, that hospital bed scene. That's all I heard about.
Oh,
it was fucking
I was
weird,
thinking,
dude.
what are you talking about? Oh, never mind.
Always got some problems.
Yo,
like,
You're the hospital. You need more help. Right? Need more help.
Yo, yeah, it's like once he did that, it was like, sir, can you take a seat? I think you need to go talk to a psychiatrist or something.
Bro, you should have seen the ending of the movie
Oh,
after the
no.
series. Oh, dude, that was so weird.
Is that the congratulations thing?
I think no.
Shinji.
No,
Congratulations.
there was an actual OVA after like that series ending.
Mhm.
Because that's the actual ending they wanted to do. Instead of because they didn't have any funding, they made that final weird episode, the congratulations episode. That was not supposed to be there in the beginning.
Oh my god. No
Yeah.
wonder it was so awkward.
Yeah, it was not. That was not the episode they wanted to do, but because they ran out of funding, that's what they did.
Um, damn. I also wanted to make two more honorable mentions of anime that I loved growing up. One is Eureka 7. You guys ever watch Eureka 7?
Oh, Eureka 7.
Is it Eureka?
Yeah, Eureka.
Eureka 7? Have you ever watched that one, Ozzy?
You know what? I completely forgot about that. Oh my god, that was a good one.
I fucking loved this anime. It was so good.
That was a good one. The music was on spot, bro. I did not like the second series though. The second series was trash.
Yeah, it kind of just took everything you loved and like destroyed it.
Yeah, it made no sense at all.
Um,
it was supposed to be a continuation, but it just ruined it completely.
Like you guys could have just stopped.
Yeah.
I remember the thumbnail.
You might have seen it. They have like these cool like hoverboard kind of things, and they like sync up into like the robot, and that chick like helps control it. And the other one would be Air Gear. I think I'm actually gonna rewatch Air Gear like real soon.
It was a good one too. Yeah, pretty
Air
funny.
Gear. The music in Air Gear
It's
was.
funny.
All right, moving on. Sorry about that. Number 7 is Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
I forgot about this anime completely. Because you know why?
I never got into
fucking
it.
bugs. The goddamn
super
bugs,
fan.
bro. They had
I mean, they're supposed to be bugs, but they're really bugs at all.
Stupid ass fucking bugs. I don't give a fuck about these bugs. What about his daddy? Fuck this shit. They, like,
the bugs are his daddy.
And it was annoying because fuck it, spoilers. Fuck it. So he gets to the point where he finds out where his daddy is, goes to this fucking thing, and like, oh shit, is that his dad? Oh my god, it could be his dad. No, it's just some dude who knows his dad, and then he goes off to go fight some fucking bugs. Like, okay, what the fuck? Like, fuck these guys. Fucking roaches. The one thing good about that whole fucking season with the bugs is how brutal that shit was, because those bugs didn't give a fuck. They give a fuck if you're a kid. They don't give a fuck about anything. You're getting your ass.
Oh, man. They bugs, dude. They like food is food.
You out here. Get fucked up around here. Hey, go ahead. Good anime into that. Damn it.
Number 6 is Mob Psycho 100.
Oh my god, I forgot Mob too. Mob's a good one.
Bro, Mob.
That was good.
The opening music for Mob is always such a banger, dude. In fact, and the fact that they have like they have a group that does music just for this anime, and it's a banger.
A bopping. The whole day they're singing the numbers down and shit. Oh, better.
All right, now we're getting to the serious bits. The top 5. All right, so
if you don't like any of these picks.
I feel like we're gonna all get mad here. At least one of these.
So, if your top isn't on this list, your anime taste is trash. That's the rules.
You
all
can't
right?
watch anime no more.
That means we can never trust you. You can't watch anime no more.
Oh, shit.
That's hilarious.
Oh, fuck. I put 2 meme picks. What the fuck? Wait. Okay, Full Metal's be on here. 100% Full Metal's on here. I'm good. Fuck it.
Wait, why are you ruining it?
I'm just saying. What do you mean? I was
talking
looking
about
at my
spoilers.
list. I was looking at my list. What the fuck are you talking
cool.
about?
I thought you looked at it. I was like, what do you mean? Don't.
We haven't had Full Metal yet. In my list, I had Full Metal, so I'm pretty clear. I'm pretty 100% on top 5.
All right, top 5. Number 5 is Hajime no Ippo.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, Hajime no Ippo makes number 5.
Listen, I mean, I thought it was a good anime, but I didn't know it was that good.
Apparently, I've seen a lot of memes pop up about Hajime no Ippo lately.
Because of fucking Creed, right?
Yeah.
Creed.
People refound it and they're like, oh
I
man.
heard Creed 3, it's a fucking bop too. I heard it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Yeah. Cool. All right, cool. I'm into it. All right.
Number 4 is Monster.
Huh.
I
Okay.
have no idea.
What?
I've never seen this before.
Okay, what?
I don't even know what this one is.
Yeah, it's one of those nitty gritty thriller one types. Like I think it's more psychological than anything else. About like the dark side of humanity and the underworld, like making
I feel like that's in like every movie, though.
making deals under the table and shit with politicians and stuff like that.
It sounds good. I'm reading the synopsis thing here. Monster is quite simply one of the best stories ever told in anime and manga form. But more than that, it's a special anime because of how different it is from everything else. In a medium dominated by giant robots, superpowered heroes that shoot beams out of their hands, and virtual fantasy worlds, Monster is refreshingly grounded in reality. It's a dark, mature, gritty thriller about a good man who loses everything after doing what he believed to be the right thing, and the dark descent that he must endure in order to correct his mistake.
I feel like after hearing that synopsis, that's like a basis for a lot of characters in like these modern animes.
Right? Magic and a dude that's lost everything and has to get it all back at any cost.
Like fucking isekais, dude. Like that. Literally, the first thing that popped in my mind is that fucking the dude who loses his arm in the dungeon in that one isekai, and that like, the dark gritty underworld thing, like builds himself back up type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I wonder they inspired a lot of things. You can tell. Anyway, yeah. Okay, number 3.
Okay. All right. Now we're at the top 3. So, number 3 is One Piece.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see that. Definitely, I can see
Totally
that.
see One Piece. I mean, 1,000 episodes. People are
Been around
still
for
excited
fucking
for
20
it.
years. It better be fucking somewhere up here.
Right? I mean,
Right?
there also has to be something said about somebody who can make up a story that people are like over 1,000 episodes in, and people are still like on the edge of their seats. They're ready about like the next episode.
Oh man, that's funny.
Number 2.
They really should. You know what they should do before we go into the next one? They really should do like a synopsis season. It gets like all the important stuff from the last 1,000 episodes and just put them in one season, like a catch up season for everyone. Have they done that? Okay,
they do that every once in a while.
Yeah, they do it like every 50 episodes. They do a synopsis.
I mean, I want a whole season, like all the important episodes from the last 1,000, not just like one episode. I want like multiple episodes.
Well, that would be like a week worth, bro. That would be like 5 episodes in one.
You know, I think the only reason why
have an hour-long episode each, have like 10 episodes, hour-long each for like a season, and have everyone catch up to now. So yeah, and more fans or whatever. It could be way bigger than it is now. But like the main reason no one's, some people who haven't seen is how long the fucking thing is. You know what I mean?
But I feel like anybody would just tell you just to watch it. Because I think fans that are sitting there waiting for like the next episode, they'd be like, "Oh, come on! I watched all 1,000 episodes. We gotta wait on some casuals that just didn't want to watch."
No kidding.
These fucking pay to win bitches bought the cosmetics. Now they got plus 1,000 XP. Now look at me over
right.
My ass up.
Yeah,
been grinding for years.
Hey, you really want to know? Just watch it, bro. Just watch it.
And get it.
I bet you.
I'm not watching 1,000 episodes.
No. Just go on YouTube. There's somebody that's already done it for you.
I wanted it to be done for me.
That's what. It's the same thing.
I want to make the whole season.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody, listen. Some One Piece nerd is like, you want to catch up? Watch these videos.
I had to go find the episode 3. I ain't got time for that.
One Piece catch up video. I bet you watched that first one.
What?
Okay. Number 2 is Cowboy Bebop.
What the?
Yeah.
What the fuck is one?
Oh wait, we just got on. Everyone's just like, all right, yeah, whatever. No, what's number 1? Like, Cowboy Bebop is amazing. It's amazing. And number 1 is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Lock it in, baby.
Nah, I don't see it as number 1.
It has everything.
I do not see it as number 1.
It has everything.
No. It doesn't. It's not number 1.
It has everything.
It's
not.
It's one of the most balanced animes.
I can see it as a top 5, but not number 1.
Okay, it was number 1 for you then. Oh, we already talked about
It's
it.
not this. Definitely not this. If anything, I probably would put Cowboy Bebop as number one.
Yeah, but you think about multiple generations though.
Yeah, but here we're talking about all time. We're not talking about just one generation. No, we're talking about all time. I would say Cowboy Bebop is number
say
one.
Cowboy Bebop will be compared to all any anime can beat it.
What?
That's all time means. All time means if you compare Cowboy Bebop to any of the other animes, it'll be better than them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think all time for me means that like it ages well. So like no matter what time you watch it, it's still just as good as like if you first watched it when it came out years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, because I mean I don't think it's so much like because I can't really compare Cowboy Bebop to like My Hero Academia.
I feel like a lot of animes could fit in that.
But here's the other thing I also have to say because Full Alchemist, the Brotherhood is a remake of the original. It's not the actual original.
Okay.
Well, Cowboy Bebop, they didn't even need to make a remake, bro. It's fine by itself.
They made a live action.
Technically, they did make.
Except for the live action, but that's something.
We don't talk about the live action.
We don't talk about live action right here. We're talking about anime, not live action.
But the funny thing about the whole live action thing, people who didn't watch the anime fucking loved the fucking live action. So it still was impactful to like non-anime watchers. So testament of time.
I recognize how good Brotherhood is because I think a lot of people liked Full Metal Alchemist, and then Brotherhood just like really sealed in all those cracks that they felt like the original was missing. And I think the story for Full Metal Alchemist is also very unique, you know. And I think at the time there weren't really anime like Full Metal Alchemist, like because I remember the first time I watched Full Metal Alchemist, I was kind of grossed out because the fact that you see Ed, like Ed sees his brother, yeah, like fucked up, you know, like coming out of his body, and he had to like seal his soul inside a suit of armor. This is his younger brother, you know? And this whole thing is about him getting back his his brother's body, and then them also like what was it? Like trying to figure out like what the fuck kind of happened or whatever, like with like their like parents or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like how which is my first comparisons to this is like how people resonated with Frozen and the two sisters, and how people could resonate with this because the bond between brothers. So probably lifted up way higher, way more impactful.
You know, I was talking about that today with Angel, with Final Fantasy 16, because in 16, spoilers. In Final Fantasy 16, you get to meet back up with your brother. And, you know, I know the cliche thing to do is like whenever there's two siblings, they're always like against each other. And then they have to fight in order for them to come to like their, you know, come to terms with each other. Or it's like they don't really show like the love that two family members like could have. But in 16, they like throw all that away. Like these two brothers are willing to like die for each other, and they embrace and they show like their affection to one another. You know, it's not just like, yes, my brother is strong because our family is strong. Like it's always like, Joshua, oh no, oh my god, why did you do that? And it's like, because nobody's gonna kill my brother, even if it costs my life. It's like, you know, and I'm like, younger brother, older brother, like relationship, you know?
Right.
Yeah, and it's like I love that. They didn't like beat around the bush. It's like this is honestly how some families are. Like some families they genuinely love each other. And I like that they showed that. The same thing with Fullmetal Alchemist. They had like their, you know, differences. They weren't always like, you know, good with each other, but they had like a familial love and a familial bond with each other that you can like see. Because I know for a while in media, they always portrayed like siblings as enemies. And it's not like that all the time. It doesn't have to be like that. Yeah, it's always that rivalry. And it was always like an intense rivalry where there was like no affection though. But
fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
That would be up. You're just, you know, homie just needs some money.
And Cowboy Bebop is way more episodic too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. Top 25.
200%. I think fucking if we're gonna put points to our list, our top 5, I think George beat us by fucking margins.
Oh,
It
I'm
was
I'm I'm
four
not
picks.
surprised. I'm not surprised.
God damn.
I mean, he
All
started
the
remembering things that I completely forgot, like Eureka 7. I'm like, oh shit, that was a good ass anime too. Shit, I completely forgot about that.
That's so much.
I think I'm just remembering stuff from around the time, but like they're all solid stuff. Like all this whole list is super solid.
Yeah, 100%.
All things that are
I
like
like the
worth
picks.
watching.
Except for these ones I've never heard of.
I mean,
Monster,
yeah.
sure.
Bakano and
I'll take your word for it.
I gotta take Monster over Bakano though. Like Monster at least sounds interesting. Bakano just looks like it's annoying.
yeah, pretty much.
I think the only thing this list is missing is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Shut the fuck
Oh
up.
god, shut
It took so long enough to
I
break that.
hate you, bro.
Avatar: The Last Airbender was the best anime of our time,
Dare
guys.
you?
What are you talking about? It has to be Korra, right? What are you talking about?
Oh god, how could I forget Legend of Korra, the even better version of Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh my god.
You got hype for those battles, those elemental battles back in the day. Like, oh, hit that motherfucker over a brick. Then, oh shit, he's off the side. Oh,
Real talk though,
down to the last person. What?
I thought Korra was kind of boring.
You know, I'm actually pretty kind of surprised, but like, they didn't put something like Berserk or Ghost in the Shell either. Now that I'm thinking back.
I think
I
Ghost Shell was
loved
pretty
the
boring.
opening for Ghost in the Shell, but I feel like Ghost in the Shell was kind of boring.
I mean, if you think about it, like, freaking, whatchamacallit? What was it? A lot of people thought Yu Yu Hakusho was boring at the beginning, unless you like you went, unless you like stayed with it like halfway. Then that's when it started to pick up.
I could
But
agree.
a lot of people didn't stay with it. But like the beginning was actually kind of boring. It was slow and it's like
The
very
whole
little.
beginning was a fucking curveball, is what it was. They didn't reveal. That's like the whole beginning. He didn't even join the thing he was supposed to join until like episodes later. And then if you cut out the whole beginning episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho, you don't really miss much. It's like some weird side detail setup for you to see like the people around him, and then also to kind of set him up to go to this corporation. Like, because thinking back on it, yeah, no, it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, it didn't have a great impact. It was only like after halfway in that things really started to pick up, and that's like when people actually got into it. The same thing with the Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, it's literally just like uh freaking under the table bargains and psychological bullshit, but it was actually very interesting if you put attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I mean, I like the theme and like overall aesthetic of Ghost in the Shell, but Ghost in the Shell itself was actually not my type.
Fair.
What
Very
about
fair.
About that movie though.
I didn't watch the movie.
I didn't watch the movie either, but I do know a lot of people hated it.
I think the movie was free on Netflix at one point. I watched it.
And
yeah,
did you wish?
I remember
would
the
you?
tank at the end.
I would say, would you have paid to unwatch it?
No. No. It's an experience that I had. But I did watch like one of their animated series. I feel like they were like doing like a newer one recently. It was like a 3D animation for Ghost of the Shell. That was pretty
Ghost in
cool.
the Shell, yeah.
I enjoyed those a lot. Movie, no. That's saying a lot because I'm not a big fan of 3D animation, but it was big.
Yeah, it's really hard to get like natural 3D animation right. So far, the only one I've seen like that's made it justice was what's it called, Kenshin, something Kenshin, the fighting one.
Ashin. That's a good one. The Mortal Kombat MMA one you're thinking of. That's a pretty good
Yeah,
one.
something
That one's a good
like
one.
that. Yeah.
Attack on Titan. On their last couple of seasons, they had a lot of 3D animation that you don't even realize it's 3D animation until you actually look into it. Demon Slayer, the recent season, the Swordsmith arc had a lot of 3D ones. Were pretty bangers too.
Oh yeah.
That once again, you don't if you if you look closely to it, then you can see it, but if you're not really looking, you can't really tell. Those are the first two I can think of recently that had 3D. Other than like games that you think of, like Guilty Gear is 3D. All the characters are 3D, but if you look at them fighting, they don't look 3D. They got like the whole 3D characters drawn into like 2D space type thing.
Yeah, that's when things will go wrong when they mix the two together and it just doesn't fit at all.
I think that's where it goes right. It's when like you have a completely a 2D aspect, and then out of nowhere you have a 3D character that's like sticking out like a sore thumb, and they don't blend it in properly.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's good. I enjoyed that.
Yo, didn't they wait? Wasn't that also in Super Mario Bros?
What?
What?
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
Way more cut. There's a lot of Super Mario Brothers. Like, what do you mean?
So I remember seeing a thing, or I don't know, we talked about it, where it's like a lot of inspiration from for the Super Mario movie. They took inspiration from Evangelion, and even that double kick scene that was just in that video that was in Super Mario, and also from what was that anime?
Oh, the fucking
Akira.
Oh,
With the
Akira?
motorcycle.
Yeah.
That motorcycle stop is like
Akira
legendary.
wasn't in this list because Akira brought up a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
guess it wasn't a series. I guess it was more. It was a movie. So
It was a movie. Yeah, it was a movie.
Classify, but that's very impactful in everything. I felt like.
Oh yeah, a ton of inspiration.
It impacts so much media outside, not just anime. It's outside anime too.
Yeah, I watched a mashup video of like they're like saying how influential Akira was, and this person put every single that motorcycle stop scene, that sideways stop with the angle. They put every single movie, cartoon, TV show, every form of media that they had with that iconic scene, and it was like it was so many from different like American made cartoons, movies, live action stuff, like all kind, like even like cartoons that look like Steven Universe. I know even Steven Universe had like an Initial D like reference in one of their episodes. Like it was crazy how much other like media influences things.
Like Nope, the fucking Jordan Peele movie that came out recently has like that bike scene.
Really?
Yeah, she has that bike scene. I remember seeing the behind the scenes video of it. And like, oh yeah, straight out of Akira. It literally the same camera angle and everything.
Amazing.
In the horror
Amazing.
movie. Dude, man, this little.
It was beautiful.
Video's clip.
You're beautiful.
Oh. I'm actually locked into this video right now.
Oh, you gonna watch Hajime? You gonna watch Hajime no Ippo?
Probably not.
Ooh.
Wait, is that what you're watching right now?
No,
That's the video for the top 25 list we're watching. They're showing scenes from each one.
Yeah, it's like the top 10 now. The
Mm-hmm.
last 10.
This is what's gonna motivate Ozzy to check out some of these.
Oh.
Your robot voice.
I didn't usually like really has a really good scene in there. I'm like, oh man, I'm surprised no one actually knows.
You know, the reason like surprisingly good anime that I watched recently is Copcraft.
Copcraft?
I think the only reason I really like it is because it's something I've been wanting in the anime for a while. It's like a CSI detective one, like police work anime. I don't see much. Well, I'm surprised it's not like a bigger thing, but it has like. You ever watch Bright, the movie Bright with Will Smith on Netflix?
I wanted to see it, but I always keep on
The
like
concept of Bright
forgetting
is
about it.
such a cool concept. It's like fantasy, like orcs and fucking fairies and elves and all that living in modern times alongside humans, right? And that concept alone sounds fucking cool as fuck. And then like how they all how the races all like portray like our race. So like black and white and all that things doesn't mean anything. You're just a human. And then like all the orcs are treating like black folk, like how we treat black folk today. Like all the orcs, but dude, it's such a cool like vibe. Like the whole atmosphere of that shit was such a cool tone, and they kind of have that in Copcraft, where like the human world's mixed with the fantasy world, and they're like combining together, and how like that interacts in like modern times. Like the first like main plot story is that they're trying to track down these fairy smugglers who smuggle from like the fantasy world to this world. So they use the fairy dust to make drugs or whatever for people, and they use like the body of fairies to make it. So they're trying to track down this kidnapper because the fairy that they smuggled was like a princess of the fairy world, and she like has like an abundance amount of this drug or whatever that they can make from her. And then it turns out that they used spoilers for the first fucking story, is that they use the fucking there's a wizard that uses the drug to control people's mind to make them do whatever the fuck he wants, type of thing. And it was a cool like dynamic, how it's like a cop detective story while having fantasy mixed into it and still being like cool at the same time. I'm so happy that I actually watched it, because I like the first time I watched it, I was like and I went back to it recently because I really wanted that fucking detective thing going on. And I rewatched it like, oh shit, this is actually a bop. That's somewhat interesting. Oh man, Full Metal. Oh.
The most metal.
Oh, the most solid of solids. Most
solid of
solids. Yeah. Fucking, I like this. Compared to that, the fucking clickbait one, dude. Fucking banger, dude. Oh shit, I should clip for these. Oh fuck, I should just went for this. Oh well, fuck no. I fucking scrolling down. They got a whole side thing for it. Oh my god, they thought of everything. They know the audience. That was good. I like that.
IGN did a good job.
Surprising. You know what I mean?
Surprising.
I thought they were gonna get paid, right? Some paid first entry. I thought advertisers gonna hop back in there again, dude.
Oh, okay. Before we leave this page, we have to go to the best part of anything ever.
Oh, the comments.
The comments.
Oh, dude, I think
we got to do at least like 3, at least.
Okay. You see anyone you like?
I just want to find somebody getting triggered.
Top 5. Number 1's Trigun. All right, bitch, shut the fuck up. Who the fuck puts Trigun as number 1? Okay, of all time.
Attack on Titan number 2. Death Note's number 3. Fate
There's
Zero.
A Fate
absolutely.
Zero. Psychopaths. Okay, dude. All right, bro.
6 is Cody.
Psychopath. Holy crud! I haven't heard of a Psychopath in a long ass time.
This whole dude, when you watch Psychopaths and their whole premise of their fucking guns and shit, you can already see the loophole that's going to be taken advantage of later on in the story.
Yeah, it was so obvious.
The obvious fucking loophole of the whole system.
It was obvious from the very beginning.
Fuck this guy. One Punch Man. Okay, you know what? Admirable. Hunter x Hunter. Okay, that's Admirable too. JoJo. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Triguns.
Wait. Here it is. Here's the comment. Here's the from user 1111111111111111111.
Okay.
Funny ass list. No Ghost in the Shell. Berserk. Slam Dunk. Parasite. Fate Zero. Land of the Lustrous. Rakugo. Shinju. Psychopath. Season 1. Steins Gate. Violent Saga. Rurouni Kenshin. Ping Pong. Not all super amazing or flawless, but at least better than most of this list.
Bro.
Demon Slayer. Bakuno. MH. What's that? My Hero Academia aren't even competent series. Then you say they're among the best ones? Can't take this seriously. I think even the most casual anime fan that isn't under 20 would put the forgotten Bleach over those easily. Made in Abyss, Attack on Titan, Shippuden, Crybaby, Ouran, High School, JoJo, Haikyuu, DBZ, Trigun aren't all bad, but at the same time, this is the best of all time list. Not best of the season, most popular or influential.
This dude's standing right now. This dude's standing so hard.
Oh yeah.
I would put Psychopaths on this list. Vinland Saga, I would put it on the list. It's a very slow burner, but it's good anime. Don't get me wrong, but on this list, they put fucking. Is this the fucking jobless anime? What is this?
They
Uh,
put Bleach in there. I'm like, bro, Bleach was good at the
Kenshin.
beginning,
Which
but
one?
after that, nah.
Rurouni Kenshin? No, that's the cross-shaped scar dude. The he used to be Batosai the Manslayer.
I have no idea what that
Yeah,
was.
Samurai X.
No idea what that is.
Yeah, Samurai X.
That's Samurai
That's
X?
Samurai X.
Yeah, Samurai X.
Berserk. Okay, bro. Like, sure. I think it's influential, but I don't say it's a number
What the hell
one
is
fucking.
ping pong? This is the first time I heard of it. Ping pong.
About isn't like Berserker the manga the greatest thing about Berserk in the anime just sucked ass. That's like the number one thing I hear about Berserk. Like the fucking manga is a bang, like one of the best mangas ever, but the fucking anime they just dropped the ball on. No. Yes, no.
No, it's the beginning. The first anime was good. It's the remake that they made of it because they mixed 2D with 3D. It was totally bad.
Parasite. Okay. Okay.
Parasite was kind of
The fact that
crazy.
he puts Fate Zero, you can't take this dude serious at all, dude. The Fate
Also, I
Zero
looked up ping
storyline
pong.
is all over the place.
Ping pong is literally an anime about ping pong, competitive ping pong.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
I won't put
god.
Vinland Saga on here, dude. People invest in this opinion. Okay.
Hey, but that just Pat Labor in there. You're good, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like Vikings, like Vinland Saga. Don't get me wrong, the storytelling and the first season was a bop. I've still yet to finish the second season, but the second season is such a slow fucking burn. Like, get it over.
Got another one.
Let's get to the fight, bro. Fucking Jesus Christ.
I got another one right here. No Rurouni Kenshin, Attack on Titan, Death Note. I would also have Wolf Rain and maybe Dot Hack Sign. Also a big fan of Parasite, Maxim, A Promised Neverland, Demon Slayer, Big Shield Hero.
Okay, Big Shield. Cap it on the Big Shield Hero part, bro. What the fuck? Okay, brother.
You know what? I will give him Promised Neverland. That one was a very big one back in the day when they first came out.
I mean, back in the day, wasn't that long ago, even for Promised Neverland, but like that thing went fucking
Wonderland.
crazy.
Yeah.
What's Promised Neverland? Which was this?
Promised Neverland is all about the kids.
The kids that are being
like Wonderland or something. No. Oh.
No.
Neverland.
Okay.
Neverland.
Yeah, I heard about this one everyone's crazy about like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, Neverland because they never grow up. Like Neverland.
Okay, sure. I didn't watch any of it.
I think the psychological aspect of it is really good. And like, the little twists that they do are pretty good. Like if you don't read into it, the twists can be like huge at times. But I think it towards the second season, it just goes so like berserk. It's like almost like an Ouroboros, where it's like it's kind of just eating itself with like plot, where it's like you fall into a plot hole and then you just kind of end up falling into another plot hole and then you just like kind of come out and you're like, what's happening?
So they don't grow up because they're being killed? What? Did they get reborn?
No, the thing is they're being raised in an orphanage, but the orphanage is actually practically stable. Oh, yeah,
I'm kidding.
They're practically being raised to be fed to these monsters.
Yeah, they basically live in captivity, and then like on the outside world, like demons have taken over and whatnot, but they're like societal demons.
It's a show about a farm.
Yeah, so they live in this they all grow up together, they all wear the same clothes, they all learn, and they're like all happy and everything. And then every time a kid graduates or gets adopted, they're really just sending them off to be killed and turned into meat to be eaten, like butcher style meat to be eaten by like these demons. And they want the ones that are like the most intelligent, because the ones that are the most intelligent taste the best. It's like eating Wagyu.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but they become wise to it though, and then they slowly start to devise a plan to save everybody and to escape, only to basically escape deeper into like this whole demon thing. So then the second season is about them trying to like get around the fact that now they're not in their like little cow pen anymore, and now they have to survive in like a different way.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's worth a watch. It's not something I would recommend to somebody like right away. Like if somebody was starting anime, I would never recommend this like first.
Is it like a heavy one?
I think it can be kind of heavy. It's like it sits with you for like a little bit.
Yeah, you just fucking watch a couple of those and take a break. Like, God damn. And you come back a couple weeks later. Like, okay, let's watch the other two. Oh,
Maybe not that heavy, but like it does. Like if you're just like binge watching it, it's like Jesus Christ, what are these kids like?
Bro, some people are like fucking standing so hard right now. Someone said
telling you, like,
My
the
Hero
comments
Academia
are,
should have
like-
been higher. How about
My
that
favorite
one?
anime.
My favorite anime currently are Avatar: The Last Airbender and Castlevania. This motherfucker put Avatar. Have the audacity, all right? Put Avatar.
No way, you're joking.
Zubot 23. It's what it is. And the reply for it. Love Avatar, but it's not an anime, bro.
Bro, I bet they probably watched the same tier list we saw last time.
Castlevania is up there, dude.
That's hilarious.
Filmmaker will drop. Wow.
I just want to find one more controversial opinion.
In 10 years, Cowboy Bebop and Full Metal Alchemist will drop, while Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan will top the list. You can already see Death Note dropping like a rock.
Yeah, he is actually true there. I kind of feel like that's gonna happen.
The age gonna get ahead of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
You
why
know,
get a little reboot. Like I said, just remake the animation. That's all you gotta do. Keep the story the same. All the episodes the same. Just upgrade that bitch like they did with Trigun Stampede, and they'll be back on top, brother. That's all you gotta do. It's a never for Cowboy Bebop. It's a fucking sci-fi thing. Everyone gets into sci-fi regardless of the generation. That's never really sci-fi. You probably do the same thing with Full Metal, but Full Metal's it's not that old. It's like 10 years, 10, 12 years old.
Yeah, no, that's fair. What I really wonder is because like when you watch these anime, like from back then and then now, I wonder what anime in another 10 years is gonna even look like. Because if you watch Cowboy Bebop now,
like the new ones in 10 years, you mean?
yes, like the new animation styles, like how everything looks. 'Cause if you watch Dragon Ball Z's first episode and then you watch Dragon Ball Super's newest like season or episodes, because they do like a little bit of CGI in there, like mixed in like with the animations and stuff like that. Like it's like crispy versus like what seems like almost to be faded. Like I really wonder like if people are gonna enjoy or just look at like some of these older anime for like, man, this is like nostalgic. This is what it used to look like back in the day, you know?
Some people still watch black and white movies and old kung fu movies. So.
True.
I'm curious what series will still be around that are like going on now. Like would Naruto be on like a new story arc by then, or would I don't know.
I don't know. I like somebody was talking about.
Will One Piece still be going? 30 years.
No, will One Piece still be going?
2,000 episodes. So we still don't know what the
Luffy's a
One
grandpa.
Piece is. God damn it! Did they get to the end? Please. I'm going to say it. High School DxD, and not just it being for perviness. Sure, it has a lot of fan service, but also has a good story with action. Okay, dude, this dude's a perv. Okay, somebody get this comment out of here.
No, that person's 100% trolling.
I said High School DxD. That's the best anime of all time. Because relax, bro.
Relax.
How fucking dare you? Gurren Lagann. Dude, I watched like the first episode of Gurren Lagann and then get it to me. I'll go back to that one. I think I'll put that on the list recently.
Yeah, Gurren Lagann was a good one. I remember that.
Still no love for Bleach. Dude, no one has love for Bleach, dude, to be honest.
I don't have love for Bleach.
Fuck it. Well, no Afro Samurai. No Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai.
You say you agree with most of this and there's a lot of garbage tiers. Okay, what's the garbage, dude? What kind of comment is that? There's no criticism there. It ain't like constructive criticism.
Never. Well, this is the internet. Where do you think you're fucking at, man?
It's a simple answer. Like, okay, what's the garbage tier, man? Come on, man.
Aw, dude, now that's what I want to see. What is the garbage tier anime list?
Dude, the opposite of this. The worst animes of all time. Dude, is that
Worst anime of all time. Let's go.
That'll be next week. That'll be next week. No, leave some for next week, bro.
Okay.
Here, I wanted to link this in case you wanted to check it out. This is the Dragon Ball thing. So Dragon Ball Superheroes. They released this animation of Goku when he was a kid fighting like the whole Red Ribbon Army.
Where you link it at?
Oh, did you find it?
Oh, I linked it. Yeah, I linked it in the. Here, look, I'll link it in Derpie too.
Yeah, be so weird, bro. Gotta go click it away, OB.
I'm sorry.
Oh, for Dragon Ball Super.
It's Dragon Ball Superheroes, which I think is like it's like a weird spin-off kind of thing. I think where it's like they use like tokens or something at like an arcade, and then they like get like new Dragon Ball like heroes or whatever.
No.
Yes, Goku gets
Dude,
isekai.
They went into a video game? Fucking Jesus Christ, it's VR, it's fucking Dragon Ball.
And Goku then fights everybody that's ever been in a video. Like Street Fighter, Goku joins Street Fighter.
I'm gonna lie, that comment.
Ryu learns how to do a Kamehameha. Now, I'd watch a whole Dragon Ball like remake if it looked like this.
Where's my subtitles? I don't know what they're saying.
Subtitles.
What they're doing, dude. Like they saying stuff. I don't know what he's saying. Guess you gotta learn Japanese, dude. Like close captions, wait, captions, can put captions. Auto generate Japanese, bro. What the fuck? What is that? Fuck you, I don't care. Yeah, go. Sure.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Should we do the tier list now or do it later? Do it next week. We're almost at 3 hours.
Yeah, next week.
Save for next week.
I don't even know what we're going to do the tier list on that. On anyway.
The worst. We're gonna get the worst of anime.
Like our opinion. The tier list is our opinion thing.
Oh.
It's probably like, cause we kind of did like our opinion thing with the top 5. So make a video game some. Or
top 5 video games of all time.
Or cartoons. Oh fuck, dude, cartoons. Like Cartoon Network cartoons.
Cartoons would be. Oh man, that's goated. All right.
Ultimate cartoons animated series. Okay, it's a 500 plus list. Maybe not that one.
Oh God! Whoa. Who had the time?
Cartoon Network.
You're right. Holy shoot.
Cartoon Network shows. Let me see what we got on here. Okay, wait. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what that one is. I know that one. Clarence. What's Clarence?
Oh, Clarence is on there? Holy shoot.
Uncle Grandpa.
That Yo, these are like
the
ones that like
next to fucking fuck it, we can do this one real quick. Fuck it. I'm actually this is just pretty small. Fuck it.
Going for it?
Yeah, we're doing it. Alright, we got triple double S and haven't seen at the bottom. Then everything in between. Alright.
Okay.
It's not many. They got some like newies and oldies. Alright. I'm gonna shout them out.
Post it anywhere?
Everyone's gonna give us a number. I'm gonna give it y'all. I'm gonna say the show. You're gonna give me a letter and why.
Oh shit. Oh man. Okay, so we're doing this right now.
Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck it, get it out. Get it done quick. Adventure Time.
Adventure Time is
S.
I'd say S or A.
S or A. Really?
S or A, yeah. S or A.
Yeah. I'd say A. Honestly,
I say A.
I say S, but it has a really deep story.
I don't want to say. I was gonna say B, to be honest, I'm gonna say I was gonna say B, so I'll go A.
All right.
Okay, I don't know what Bear Bears are. The Bear Bears? Are we Bear Bears?
You know, somebody was saying that we are Bear Bears because of the way it is, because it's a polar bear, a brown bear, and like a panda bear or something like that.
Sure, I've never heard of this.
Okay, let's give it a C then, because
I give it a C. Yeah,
none of us have never watched it.
We haven't watched.
I
it.
have.
There's a whole haven't seen thing. So Bear Bears is in haven't seen.
Ben 10.
Ben 10 is
B.
I'm saying B.
Yeah, B.
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 All right, Grim. Billy and Mandy.
B.
B. Yeah, B.
Better than Ben 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, yeah.
Chowder. It's like in between. It's like yes and no.
I watched Chowder.
Chowder.
But I know of it.
Chowder is I was about to say C or D. I was gonna say C.
C?
I want to say D.
D? Oh, I'll take D. Put it at D.
D. Clarence. I don't know what Clarence is.
I have no idea what
Yeah,
trash
oh
is.
yeah, yeah. That's not even. That shouldn't even be there. That should be like an F.
All right, cow and chicken.
S tier.
C. I want to
I was
say
gonna
C.
say A. Okay, let's go B. A, B. You say S? George, you say
B.
S? Really?
Put B. Put
S
B.
tier.
B. Nah, B.
God damn, bro, was this
I'll put
S?
B.
Like, holy fuck, bro. Like, God damn. Okay,
Nah.
Dexter's A. 100%.
That is S. That is S.
This is S tier.
Okay, S. Okay, I got Eddie S tier.
If you won't give me cow and chicken, then Dexter is
Ed and Eddie.
double S. Double S.
Double S. Oh, God. Nice.
And Eddie.
I don't even know what is this. What is this?
What?
This one. The next one.
Hold on.
read that.
I need to zoom
Can't
in.
see it.
Oh, is that Flapjack?
Oh, Flapjack?
I never seen Flapjack.
Flapjack is like C.
C?
D. I would say D too.
C.
I said C.
Fuck.
C.
I said D.
We have nothing in C. Let's put it in C. Foster's. Oh, fuck. A.
Foster will be B.
B?
I think A or B. I'd be down for
Yeah,
A or
A or
B.
B.
Okay, well.
It had its charm. It had its
Let's
charm.
do high. It was high B. High B. Because we got 2 A's.
High B? I'd put that like, yeah, high B.
Gumball.
I really.
Dude, I've seen all the memes of Gumball are hilarious. I've never watched this personally, but the memes alone
Yeah.
are pretty fire.
Me and Angel quotes one all the time, and we quote it like together. It's the at least I get to keep my dignity. It's like, no, we're taking that too. Put it in the bag. And dude takes off his pants and runs away crying.
Got Leo fucking attacking my door. Gumball. So we're going A, B, C.
Yeah, A or we can go A.
A.
or S.
I would say A. I would
Say
say
A.
A. Yeah.
Okay.
Johnny Bravo. Oh fuck.
Oh man, let's see A or B.
Probably B. It was
Probably
funny,
B.
but
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, it kept on doing the same thing over and over again. So I'd say B.
I put bomb because then he being cow and chicken. Kids Next Door is a banger. I like Kids Next Door.
S. S. That is definitely S.
I'd take an S for Kids Next Door.
I like that. I like that. But it's not better than that. Camp Lazlo?
C.
Yeah, C.
I didn't watch this. See?
Yo, listen, wait, time out. Do you guys know how Camp Lazlo ends? It actually has like a whole episode like history.
I remember how it ends. It's kind of dumb. I'm like, what the fuck?
Do you know how it ends, Ozzy?
No. I've never
Yo,
watched it.
listen. The way Camp Lazlo ends is their camp counselor was actually an escaped like crazy person, and he tied up the real camp counselor. So all summer they've been with this like legit psychopath, and they finally come to arrest him and take him back to the like whatever place at the end of everything.
Hello? Did we lose him?
It just blew his mind that much.
It blew his mind that much.
He can't function. He was like, no.
All right, cool. Yeah, sure. Blew my mind. Kidnapping people, all sorts of shit. I was in the outside room. What's the next one? It's KO.
I've never even heard of
I've
this.
never heard of this.
Oh, OKKO. Yeah, it's a Cartoon Network one. I didn't
Dumpster.
see it.
Never seen it. All right, go.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Powerpuff Girls. Fucking B as fuck.
B? Okay.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I'd say
Bottom
B.
B. I would above Johnny though. Fuck it. Everybody knows some fucking Powerpuffs. What is this?
We're running out of
Oh,
B space.
Regular show.
A. I would put that as an A.
That's
That's
the
really
one I've
funny.
always seen.
I've never
memes of.
watched
Ever
regular
watched this.
show.
I see
Yeah,
that.
I'd say it's an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say an
interesting.
A.
All right, Samurai Jack.
Double S.
It's double
Saw that shit
S.
coming from a mile away. She was like, "Okay, sure. I never watched this.
It's like
I've heard it's running up to the fucking towards me." Steven Universe.
S.
I'm completely. I've watched.
S,
Steven Universe is
really?
an S. Yeah, dude.
Really? Nah, I would give it a
Steven
B.
Universe. B. Nah, Steven Universe is an
Nah.
S. Nah, yeah.
We're
it
gonna
is.
settle
I didn't like it.
We're
I
settling
didn't
on
really
it.
like it.
It's about it being good or not if you liked it. It's a genuinely good show. It broke a lot of different norms. Like it's at the beginning. I'll admit the main character is a little annoying, but it gets so good. It gets so good later on.
I said A. We're gonna go to the middleman. Middlemaning. Teen Titan Go is clearly fucking dog water for D. All right, then. Teen Titan Go's down there. All right, next one.
I wouldn't put it that bad. I would at least put it a C.
Oh, fuck. Okay, George. All right, what do you think? Teen Titan Go.
I'd rather watch Teen Titans Go than Chowder.
Okay, we can put a high D.
You can do a high D or a C.
And then the original Teen Titans is fucking tier as hell. All right,
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Teen Titans was great.
Is it better than?
I don't know. Should I put it S or double S?
No, not double S. Teen Titans was not double S.
I'll put like high S. So funny.
Yeah,
thank God y'all agree, because y'all defended Teen Titan Go. I will fucking fight everyone right now, dude. I'm saying, fighting everybody.
Oh no! You've woken up the Steven Universe fan president.
Talking about, I totally watched that show. 100%.
Uncle Grandpa.
I main Garnet. Okay, of course
Nah, that's a D. That's a D or
I never watched this. I don't know
the
what
number
this is
one. Haven't seen.
Yeah, it's a D. I would say a D or just haven't seen.
I haven't seen the fuck out of this. All right, you know what? That was a quickie. I like that. Everyone's having
You
their
should
choices.
Grab that link and post it in the group chat. Post this tier list.
Yeah, everyone feels.
I want the feedback.
I'll put it in my Discord too, so everyone is watching. Can they give the feedback, dude? Yeah, dude, I'm pretty happy. That's a solid list.
That was fun.
The ones I knew, I like their placement. I mean, not Adventure Time. Adventure Time's I enjoyed it a little bit now and then.
Yeah, I thought Adventure Time was pretty cool. I also think that was like different for its time. So remember when what is it? Like he was fighting that kid. The kid pulled a knife on him. He kicked the knife out of the kid's hand, and like the kid tried to run away, and he hocked a loogie in his eye or something, or like in the back of his head.
What?
Yeah, dude, that was the Adventure Time. Like, I think that was the first episode I had ever saw of Adventure Time, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" That kid just pulled a knife on him, and then he spit in his eye, like.
Yeah, I say like Adventure Time had the wackiest things ever. I swear, it's so funny.
Wacky, he pulled a knife on him. It wasn't wacky. It was like, what the fuck? But it was hilarious for the shock value. But I liked it.
I just realized I got two shows I've only seen memes of are in A tier. For memes alone. Okay, for me alone. Oh dang. Anyway, fucking you know what? Banger. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
and
that was great.
Anything else we need to talk about? Anything I glanced over? We want in detail?
Nah, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's our recording. I mean, that was solid.
All right, dude. Well, same time next week.
Yeah, same time next week.
Next week.
Hey, everyone, make sure everyone watching, viewing this,
follow us,
everyone, and all that shit.
Follow us.
Hit the like, the comments for the takes we've had.
Yeah.
And we'll see all your beautiful faces next time. Fuck it. You know what? I will choose the song this week.
Yeah. What you got? What we doing? What's the song?
I have no idea. Oh, dude, Macarena, 100%. Lock it in. Not the Macarena you're thinking of. Later.
Laters.
Bye.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, 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 Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo para darle alegría y cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, Macarena.